This character, I was like, fucking hate elves, but you know what? I'm also making a corpo, so I might as well go full scumbag.
I mean, you seem quite a natural fit for an elf.
Well, being just an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, and getting shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You'll hop
I mean,
in
you know.
Blue 20 gun. Sorry, what is it?
I was just saying, like, you know, I know my enemy,
Life.
elves.
Do you want to get in the Roll 20 Glimmithy?
You just call me
Yes, I did.
Glimmithy?
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to use your full name.
Glimmithy, Tobias, Coulson.
Tobias. So,
Alright, I'm in.
it's been a long time. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
We killed some shit, we almost did some shit, we successed some shit, and we got paid for shit.
Rob made
Paid for
things go
shit.
boom.
Yeah, we went to that warehouse thing, didn't we? So
Yeah, we went to the warehouse, we tried to make it clean, but you know, Dark God said no. And
Dark God's plan
Yeah, I
was
mean,
not
we-
for you to have the goblin make a warehouse explode, so that's not on me at all.
typical gods, always angry.
Did everyone get to
I
take?
didn't do a damn thing.
Did everyone get to take care of their health and that kind of stuff afterwards, or do we still have that to do?
yeah, I'm fine. So yeah,
Was I present for the last one, or
No, you weren't.
no, you weren't.
No.
You've been missing for 3 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we've all been missing for about 3 weeks. So yeah,
No, because you did when he wasn't here.
yeah.
Because I still have like 3 harm. I don't have anything else, but I do have 3 harm.
Oh, do you have money to take care of that?
No.
Right, well that doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
So perhaps you could explain to us what Shade was doing in the intervening weeks, since it was a result of him getting kicked out of his apartment and lowering his lifestyle and all the rest of it. What's he been having to struggle with?
Definitely trying to find another place to like sleep. But probably also trying to make sure that my coworker doesn't fucking find me again. So I probably decided, you know what, let's just, if we're slumming it, we're slumming it. Just finding like a cheap place to like a motel or some shit.
Well, I mean,
Are
you didn't drop down that far that you had to be on like the street level stuff. You're still in,
Yeah.
you just drop it down to like medium. So I mean, maybe for
Yeah.
you it feels like you're really slumming it, but it's actually quite a nice apartment in an okay area.
Yeah. Yeah, but I definitely was trying to find one that's like way out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to like just keep low profile.
So I'm assuming you like change numbers and all that kind of stuff as a result as well. And when you finally like get access to the account to check your messages, you see you've got like dozens of messages from Mace, getting angrier and angrier about you not answering him and how he needs jobs, and he's like, "Well, fuck you then. Kabrina's the boss."
Yeah, that's fair.
At which point I'm going to say that you have to give Kabrina a call to say, I'm actually available again.
Yeah, I'll definitely shoot her a message.
I think Bina, you might want to tell the others that you heard from Shade.
I've heard from Shade, he's back.
Okay, so after the last job, Kabina, what were you doing?
After the last job,
Mhm.
probably meditating, recharging.
Do you have like a greenhouse at home or something?
Yeah,
Is that a terrarium that you keep plants in?
something like that.
And have you spoke to or heard of your friends in the underground?
Yeah, but nothing major has been happening, so.
Because what was your relationship with them the last time you spoke to them? And you guys had
It
like kind of
was
interrupted the
it
rescue.
was good. It was good.
What about Calamity? What's Calamity been doing since last time? Calamity.
Probably just. Oh, I heard you. I was just trying to figure out like what is she doing? Probably walking around, just rehearsing and figuring stuff out.
Because the Orc Boys obviously lost their leader, and you were involved in that, although they don't really know that. And then, so they're like missing. There's like a power vacuum with them at the moment, so they are not bothering you. They're very distracted.
Oh, can I go see?
Of course you can. What do you mean, stroll around Orktown?
Well, I want to see the power struggle and stuff. Who's trying to be leader and stuff?
Just walk around with a pile of popcorn watching all of it.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you just see like in the local news and stuff, and on the street, a lot more sort of like gang violence breaking out, murders, drive-bys, guys getting jumped in corner shops and stuff like that. As the different sort of like smaller gangs within the gang vie for control and power. There was no clear leader because nobody expected the big boss to go down. He was a uniting force. So now it's disparate and warring factions across that whole like section of the city. And of course a lot of innocent
Dark?
people get caught in crossfire. Yes.
Can I try to be war boss?
If you can see a route to it, sure.
All right, so I need to figure out what the main boss was actually been doing.
Well, I mean, from your mission, you know that he was dealing with the magic guys, and they were trying to move their drugs trade into Gemini City, which is the underground area where all the
Wait a minute, I know who
Spellborn
just
live.
to call for that. All right, my idea is sparking. I call. I don't know. I don't remember his name. Crap.
Dixon.
Yes. Yeah, I call Dixon. Ring ring.
He would immediately answer and,
Hey Dixon, how would you like to sell a lot of drugs and get a lot of money to get more drugs?
you hear the door knock.
I open it.
Your doorbell, and there's Dixon with a bag. I knew this day would happen.
So guess what? The orcs are having a feud, and they're trying to figure out who's going to be war boss. If we become war boss, then we can actually sell more awesome drugs and get money for it and control a bunch of orcs. I think.
You sold me drugs.
Okay. All right. So I got to talk to Gavrina. Ring ring.
Hello.
What are you up to right now?
Just meditating.
Wonderful. You feel like I'm going to be a crime boss. You up for it?
You are?
Well, the orcs are now going ballistic and trying to fight for power. What if I became crime boss and asked little old Dixon here to sell the merchandise and get more money?
Mm, more money is always good, so yeah.
All right. Does anyone have uh, Shade's number?
I just spoke to him today, so you know, you can just speak to him in this chat.
Hey, Shade, how's the box going?
Box?
Oh, don't worry about it. So, Shade, would you like to get your own house back?
Yeah.
Hell, I can probably help you get your whole life back if this works. So yeah, I have a goal now to be the Orc Boys crime boss. With that, we're gonna sell a bunch of drugs. Now, somewhere in the line, this could actually help you and get your business back. I don't know how, but you'll figure out. You got them brains, right? 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 Are you up for it?
I'm failing to see the connection, but sure.
You never know.
What's the plan?
Hold on, I gotta roll how small and feeble this plan's gonna be. Oh, well, you know, I punch the orcs and say I'm just the boss.
Orcs respect punching.
You lightly stroke them and say that you're the.
I like the idea Calamity's very proud of this idea that she's formulated.
Yep. Well, I got a 1, so I had to make it the most dumbest plan ever. You have any other idea?
And this is going to get me my entire life back.
You never know. You know,
Shade
a
is
lot of
just
bad.
like he's just 1,000 yards staring at himself in the mirror of like his his lower class accommodations now. Wearing a significantly cheaper suit and
Looking at the one like thread hanging off of it.
Out of character, is Prom going to be making it anytime soon? Because he can actually.
I wouldn't expect him to be here.
Damn it. Because he would have been a really big part for this idea.
well, I suppose there are worse ideas. I've only just as long as whatever we do gets us some money, because
Alright.
we need some funds.
Alright. Operation Crime Bosses and set. Well, out of character. Did you already have something planned for us? I am so sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm malleable.
Okay. Alright.
As long as you
I
have
think
an
we should
idea of
talk.
what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be a crime boss now.
Like punching someone.
Yep. I'm gonna need some more advice about this. And I call this the fixer.
Yeah, Mace will answer the call. Calamity.
May.
I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Wait, what? With who? With what? Wait, with the whole.
There's a job that's going like it's all fucked up just now, right? What's wrong?
Does it involve the orc boys?
No.
Oh. Damn it. Well, the orc boys are having an issue, as you heard, and I have a fabulous idea.
Oh, what's that?
Well, they don't have a leader anymore. What if I became leader?
I'm not sure how to point this out to you, Calamity, but you're not an orc. Or a boy.
You know, they can change their name. I don't know, green and sparkles. I don't know, but anyway. I mean, is it possible or impossible?
I mean, you can tell he's like very distracted at the moment with something else going on. It's not
Apologies, by the
impossible.
way.
Sure. I mean,
It's-
yeah, go for it. Good for you.
I think the mental image is literally it's like dad trying to make something while one of the kids tugging at the leg.
Oh, I mean, it's something very stressful and serious that's going on. Otherwise, that he's trying to deal with it at the same time.
Is there anything I can help with that before I go? Well, us.
Well, give me a second. All right, Laura's ducking out. She's not feeling well.
No. Feel better.
Well, look, I was one of the work boys. Perhaps I can get a sit down or something, or help you out. But I really need to deal with what's happening just now. So yeah, maybe you can help me out. How many of you are on call right now?
Well, you have 2 L's in your pocket. And wait a minute, are you an elf too, Dixon?
Dixon makes sure to see. Says, I don't have my elf ears on. I don't think so. He's a human.
Okay, yeah, 1 human and 2
I like
elves.
idea Dixon like checks his ears a second. He's like, no. I wasn't an elf, was I? No. That was a different.
But that's
life.
why I had to have that latter bit, like the meta thing. No, Dixon's a human, but Dixon's just like, I don't think I'm an elf.
Was I an elf?
All right, yeah.
So
3 of us. How many do you need?
Perfect. I'm going to send you the coordinates. You're going to help someone out. Their team's stuck at the moment and they're a few men short.
Okay. All right, coordinates.
And make sure you pack some heat. And then he hangs up.
All right, so Dixon, we're gonna need big guns and big fun.
Well, I mean, I can help you with the guns. I'm not sure about the fun, but I can make it so that you forget everything.
Fun, I mean, you know. You know what? Tell me something. Do you have any drugs that make you go to sleep?
He sort of looks and goes, no, but I've got this new one called Uber Smoky Caffeine.
Uh-huh.
You'll never need to sleep for a week.
No, we don't need that, don't we?
He sort of like pulls out a bunch, like several jars of chloroform
Wait a minute, that
and like
can
super
use that.
heroin, super smack. And he's like, nah, none of these will help you put to sleep.
No, but we may need that. Keep that. All right, Shade,
Yep.
you need a new suit.
Once again, stares at that one thread that's just sort of dangling out there. Yeah. I need a lot of things.
Just to
By
say,
the way, here.
it's a jar with a label written on it, and it's like chloroform spelt horribly wrong with a question mark at the end. Like, just saying.
I like the idea that you will do all these vials, but they're not like labeled with words. They're just like little smiley faces and sad faces and crying faces to try and denote like the
Uppers
effect.
and downers.
No, you know what? That's even better. It looks like it's a sleepy face, but it's scrawled out, and then it's a sad face scrawled out, and it's a happy face scrawled out, and it's just a question mark.
Question mark. Yeah.
All right, so I relay the information to these two. Where's the location?
So you get pinged in a location, and it is on the north side of the city, or the sprawl, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
between Pittsburgh and fuck, my geography fails me now. The city is south of Pittsburgh.
Mexico
Well,
City.
Let's say actually it's on the west, so it's kind of between Pittsburgh and Philly. So it's still in the sprawl, but
okay.
it's an area that's not quite as densely populated.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the objective is
You get the name Voltog.
Voltog. Anyone know that name?
Does that sound like a name I would know?
Or do any of you have a background related to like streets and maybe... Generals and
Yeah, me.
Okay, we'll roll dice then.
was gonna say like Dixon's background is punk.
No, wait, I have luxury. Wait, you mean the lifestyle?
No, not lifestyle, your background.
My background is punk, so
Yes, the dice then. Dixon can roll the dice as well.
Yeah, I want to roll a dice.
you want me to roll a dice or dice?
Just one dice.
Woo!
Why not A?
Dixon
4.
has no idea.
No,
Dixon is still trying to
does,
figure
but
out the jar.
he's describing downtown Tokyo for some reason.
Which is like, is that one of the drugs I have? Is that what's in this one?
He actually was like, he was looking at the jar, uncorked it, took a swig, and went, "Oh, thump."
Whereas
Alright,
Calamity,
what-
you recognise the name as the name of another runner. An orc who operates in the city. Or the sprawl, I should
me
say.
and the green can.
You don't know a lot about them, you just know that they are a runner.
Alright, another green boy. Not an orc boy, just a green boy.
And then after that, all I need you to do is tell me your loadout.
It's always heavy.
Medium.
Yeah, I think medium. I forget what's medium? That's 3 or
5.
Oh, okay.
But you're just not particularly stealthy or sneaky or what.
Shit,
Yeah, that's
stealth. I'm not stealthing shit.
Okay, you make your way to the. Actually, we should do the engagement dice for once you actually do get to the point where it kicks off. But we can do that because you're going to ask questions before then. So, fucking cat, hang on.
Meow, 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 motherfucker.
She's running her wheel there. Now she's jumping a bit.
I said meow.
Hang on, one sec.
Do you speak?
I just love how cats just cause trouble when you're trying to do something else. They're like, hey, no.
Then again, it's like that. Mom, dad, 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 dad. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, literally, that's exactly how I just saw the conversation you had with the guy. He's just like, oh, for fuck.
It's like, what is it, baby? What you got? You good?
Okay, sorry.
The cat was being
Dad.
thrown out the window.
No, I just looked him out there. I was like, where are you? She's like, bed. I was like, you want to feed the cats? She's like, okay. Right,
Dixon,
yes.
what did you do to Cabrina?
If you meet up and go to the location, you find yourselves in the middle of like a highway between two parts of the sprawl. Cars whizzing by, trucks whizzing by, vroom, vroom, every few seconds. And over at the side of the highway, near a neon sign dictating the direction to different parts of Pittsburgh, you can see a vehicle that's been pulled over. It's like a 4x4 truck with some armaments and stuff like that on the side of it. Like a roll cage inside and stuff like that. It's obviously built for durability. And the orc is standing there, and he is in like, not SWAT uniform, but he's in like, you know, like a military police body armor. And he has like an assault rifle.
Okay.
Is he? He's just pulled over to the side, like, or has he been pulled over?
No, his car is like, his vehicle is pulled over and just like on the side of the highway, and then he's hopped over the barrier and he's standing on the other side. And he's just like standing
like
there, resting. He almost looks like an armed guard would be at an airport or something, just stand and watch.
Okay.
That kind of pose.
Yeah.
He's at the exact location you've been told to go to.
All right. So how do you guys want to do this? Because I have an idea, and I don't want to startle you guys. What do you guys think?
I'll just call out. You know, I mean, we'll pull up kind of close enough to him. Just be like, hey, Mace said you needed some help.
He like lowers his head, walks over. Yeah, you're the other team?
Yeah.
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 Great. Oh, hold on 1 second. And he holds up 2 fingers to his temple and turns his head to the side slightly. Yeah, Hershey, what is it? Well, where are the rest of them? To shreds, you say? Alright, hang on, I've got fresh meat here. I'll be in as soon as possible, alright? Hang tight. And then
I just like the idea, just this wonderful, hello, Professor Farnsworth.
yes. So he drops his finger and he's like, alright guys, come on, follow me. I'll fill you in
To
on the
shreds,
way.
you say?
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. I'm sure you guys are much more experienced.
Experience, yes.
Sort of
Successful.
just narrowing of eyes is like, not sure if joking or serious.
Yeah, so
I
he
suppose we'll
pulls
follow.
out well, it looks like a rather thick, round-looking cylinder that's maybe about the height of his waist. Pulls out from the trunk of his car, and he presses a button on the side of the road and extends like a holographic barrier across the highway. And it's like, right, come on, we don't have much time.
Okay, follow.
Okay.
It gets over to the little gravel section between the lanes of the highway between the barriers, and you can see like a manhole cover has already been pulled up there. So okay, down we go. Come on.
Going down.
I want to look around the manhole cover. Like, is there tracks?
Well, I say it's gravel. Maybe you can see the impressions of like footprints.
Like human-sized, or bigger, or smaller?
And one of them definitely looks bigger.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head on down. I'm definitely not the first, I'll definitely be sticking towards the back.
Descend the manhole collar, and you very quickly find yourself in a very large, like, overflow tunnel of a sewer, or like a waste management system of some sort from the parts of the sprawl. It's running like east and west here. There's going to be a couple of inches of water ray substance on the ground as you splash down, and the horrible smell of excrement.
He just like splashes down onto his feet and just sighs. He doesn't even look down at his shoes. He just knows it's ruined.
Alright, we've got some distance to cover, so I hope you can keep up. Come on. And he starts like jogging at pace.
I jog right next to him.
Splish, splash, splish, bash. Dixon will probably try to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, the closer you are to the person in front of you, the more you're going to get splashed.
Yeah, Shade's keeping pace. He's just not happy at he's already like he was done before this job, and now he's just extra done.
So I don't know how much Mace told you guys, but the bounty for this is pretty big.
Mace
Wait.
hasn't told us
Oh.
shit other than you needed help.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, so we're hunting a Spellborn.
Okay.
And, there was 4 of us originally, but one of my team members is stuck at the moment in one of the tunnels. So you guys are going to run distraction for me and try to lure the thing out south while I rescue him.
Okay.
Seems sensible.
That's a pretty
Once
simple
We're good at
job.
distractions.
Once upon a time, I protected like high-ranking corporate leaders, the rich and the famous, and now I'm playing distraction so that way somebody else could get the glory.
So the good news is, with 2 of them down, it's less people to split the bounty between.
And the bad news?
Oh, don't worry about it.
All right.
Right, so I haven't actually seen this Spellborn yet, so I can't tell you exactly what it looks like, but we'll know what it looks like when we hit it.
I'm sure we will.
Dixon sort of, wonders like, robe, wizard hat.
You start to smell the unmistakable smell of rotting flesh. And he kind of slows his pace down a bit and holds one hand up. He's like, okay, let's slow down here. I need to get my bearings. Do you have any other questions?
No. Not that I know of. Looked at both of them.
Great, good to hear it. Alright.
That
See,
was perfect.
there's 3 tunnels. There's one in front of you, one to the left, and one to the right. And you're like, it stands there as if he's listening for a second and tilts his head. Alright, I'm picking up Hershey's signal this way. So if you guys take the centre tunnel and try to lure it out, just go quiet, take your time, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Just don't be
Jade, I
last.
apologize.
It's just lead the way. Dixon just like rolls a 1, falls down flat on his face right at the dunhole, throws like a
Well, I was gonna say,
flashbang
hey,
down.
Shade, you're the most stealthy one here.
So he pulls down the visor on his helmet, holds up his rifle, and just like slowly like heads down the tunnel to the right, leaving you guys to go wherever you want to go.
He definitely just like sort of watches him leave and just shakes his head, but heads down the tunnel.
Okay, I follow.
Just kind of straighten the tie on my cheap suit and head on down.
Way on down. So the smell of death is stronger and stronger, and you can hear the buzzing of flies. And before long, you enter a sort of wider circular chamber, and it looks as if it's something that kind of like fills up, and once it's filled to a certain point, all the water is drained off in like 6 different directions. But down the bottom of this shaft that you're on, it's just filled with like decaying bodies.
Someone does not finish their food.
There's
Let's
like
keep going.
a metal grate walkway that is circular that goes around the edge of this shaft, so you can go any of the 6 directions you wanted to go in.
Like obviously they're dead and rotting, but
Mhm.
like what's the condition of the bodies exactly?
A good ass question.
You can definitely see some bones. And it looks of kind of like bloody. It's just like a bloody sodden mass. You know, be a mixture of like clothes and flesh, all sort of just like lumped together. And
Oh,
amongst
so
the
it's
sewage
a
and the mush down there.
it's a lot down here.
There's
Okay.
a lot, yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And it's just kind of this moist goop.
Yeah, because it's all mixed in with the excrement and
Yeah.
water and whatnot. So yeah, you would not want to fall down there.
Right. Okay. God, that basically just guarantees that I'm gonna end up fucking falling in. I see it. I see it immediately.
Rolled out
yeah.
vaccine.
Yeah, I'm gonna first chance I roll. It's gonna be a 1, and it's gonna be to avoid falling into that shit. Yeah. So Shade looks at this and then makes the assumption that this has been whatever's responsible for all this has been down here a while. He'll kind of. You say there's like we're kind of high up in this like central chamber.
Yes, you're like 6 feet, a couple of meters above the sort of level of all the stuff that's floating down there.
Right, and there's just like this narrow graded walkway.
Yes, I mean
Around
it's wide enough for you to comfortably walk around. It's got like a handrail with big gaps. It's not like a thick, dense handrail or anything like that. You can slip through it quite easily. And there'll be an iron ladder going down one side as well.
Okay, well, I will approach the
Well, first thing I'm going to ask is, does anyone want to use loadout for some sort of light source?
Ooh, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
I mean, my elven eyes, I thought that would just be...
Can I use my eye implants for that?
Your iron plants. What
Except
grade is your iron
you're-
plants at? 1?
The basic, yeah.
I'll let you roll a dice.
Yeah, let's see what function I have.
It will have some function. Okay. Yes, I mean, it's not like super accurate infrared, but it gives you that sort of slightly blurry, hazy night vision look with the green infrared. So you probably can see pretty well at a fairly close distance, maybe, I don't know, like 10, 15 feet or so. But beyond that, it gets kind of like fuzzy and just darkness.
Yeah, I think.
It's like,
How
oh, guys,
broken
it's
would it-
over here, and he just walks into the wall.
Well, no, I mean, you'd be fine. You'd see the wall coming and stuff. But if you don't have anything, you're just going to see pitch black because there is no light source there at all.
Okay. Yeah, I think Shade will pull out a pair of, because it's Shade. They're a pair of like sleek like sunglasses. They're like polarized and stuff like that, but of course they're built in with like night vision.
Okay.
My idea, you son of a no.
And you can have that too.
Yeah,
No,
stop
I
it.
have something. I have something more broken, but can I have some goggles that can see magic auras?
Yes. That's perfectly fine.
Got 'em. All right, they look like swimming goggles.
You can see this soft, like, ambient aura that just nature emits because of all the algae and the bacteria in the area. So you have a soft sort of illumination of all the different walls and surfaces. To sort of brighter, almost white, yellowish glows where Dixon and Shade are.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Look at my
Cabrina had
hand.
actually played this, that would have given Cabrina's secret away. But she's not here.
Convenient.
I like how you said it loud. If Cabrino was playing, you're like,
It's almost as if she knew.
Almost.
Well, she wouldn't accept tell shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I look at my hand just in case I see like, okay. All right,
Yes,
these
you're
work.
yep, you're definitely alive.
Yes.
For
They're
now.
magical.
Oh, well, I
Shade, you were
suppose
just a
that's right. I
bold
suppose you and Shade would have a brighter, more white light than Dixon, because Dixon just has the light of a living being. He doesn't have any sort of magical property.
Yeah, I thought it would just be like, fluctuating and shit. I'm like, what kind
Yeah,
of
he has an
drug did
aura,
you
but it's not nearly as strong as like your guys.
I want to imagine that there's something under his coat that's giving like this aura. It's probably one of his drugs and he doesn't realise it.
Oh, so Calamity, if you're going to have that, actually roll me a dice.
He's got like magic
A dice?
peyote in there.
Like, just-
Yes, he dice.
Pure concentrated mana in a
Man, these
vial.
things are broken as fuck.
Yeah, you just see the ambient auras of like life force and stuff around. You don't see any trails or anything that signify a spellborn had been here.
I don't see nothing. Let's keep going, guys.
So you're in the darkness. You have 6 directions. We just went to.
There's 6 directions.
Yeah,
Left,
Shade's,
right,
Shade's,
forward, backward, up, down. Like we're just floating on nothing.
yeah, Shade's gonna make his way around the walkway towards the very next tunnel
Mm-hmm.
entrance and kind of post up beside it and see if he can like hear or like peek around it, see if he can see or sense anything.
Okay. Do you have anything for like sensing stuff? You don't hear anything obvious.
Yeah. Other than my natural senses, I don't have any extra
Okay, well,
special
let's
stuff.
give you a dice. Roll one dice for natural senses. Do you guys? It's been so long now, I can't remember. In this system, was I giving you one dice default, and then your other stuff, or was I only giving you dice when you had stuff?
I think it was like if we didn't have anything special, it was
It was
dice,
2d6,
take the lower.
take the worst.
Right. Okay.
So roll
Well, it
another
doesn't
one.
matter because you failed there, right?
He's like, yeah, you failed.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. Maybe very faintly you can hear Voltag's splashy
Drips.
Yeah, steps echoing
Squeak.
slightly from the other direction.
There's
Just sort of
nothing
echoes around.
here.
I mean, we are a distraction. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to pull a flare out of my jacket,
Okay.
pop it, and ignite it, and I'll chuck it down into the goop.
The goop in the main chamber.
Yeah, yeah, that yeah.
Okay, it hisses on top of the surface for a minute, and then it bubbles, and it like slowly like sinks down.
Oh, I fucking hate the sound effects. It's giving me PTSD from the Mythos game.
Oh shit! Come on, man.
I thought I had the sewer one, but I couldn't have uploaded or something.
No, that's right. Yeah, but no. After doing that, Shade's just trying to see if there's any reaction that he can detect. Probably not, but that's what he's doing right now.
At the same time, you all hear a voice over your internal comms. Shh, guys! Did you find it yet?
No. Can't find it at all.
Shit, right. Something I forgot to mention. Because we're underground and all the pipes and everything above us, our long-range communications aren't going to work here. So I'm going to be out of range very soon. So if you want to keep in contact with
Alright.
each other, you need to stick together.
On it. Roger.
Right, I'm almost in position, so I'm ready for you to start your distraction.
You ready for us to start the distraction?
Question is that we gotta find this spellborn.
How do we distract something where we don't know where it is?
Exactly.
You guys
Make
are
a lot of
professional.
noise.
Yes, Shade, that's a good idea. Handle that.
My immediate reaction was like, I'm gonna throw Calamity into it. No, I'm just kidding.
Can you even lift me?
No, that's probably that's the main reason why I'm not gonna do it, because
Attach an alarm
It's-
clock to her and push her in the water with.
it's just gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna end with me in
Getting
the
punched.
mess with damage. No, yeah, Shadel, yeah. I guess it's sort of like he couldn't have like prepared for this, but I think it's like a sort of like futuristic flashbang, except it just constantly is like making noises and flashing bright lights.
So you mean like one of those really annoying things that you hold down and it makes all the different alarm noises?
Yeah, something like that. Like it's of course yeah, it's just designed to overwhelm anyone who's like really close to it or near it.
Okay. Where are you chucking it?
I'm gonna chuck it down this tunnel that I'm posted up at.
Alright, I'm going to chuck it down the tunnel, and then, what, you just want to stand and wait?
I think I'll like I'll cross in front of it and like post up on the other side of the tunnel. But as I'm walking past the tunnel, I'll chuck it in.
Okay, so you are staying in this chamber though, you just want to walk around to the other side of the entrance to the tunnel, you're throwing it down.
Yes.
Okay. What about you other two? Do you want to do anything?
Well, once I see the chucking, I'm like, okay, let me get ready.
Dixon sort of, looks in his jacket. I would just imagine he just pulls out an air horn.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And sort of, as the other two are making noise, and he just sort of looks at it and he just goes, pushes the trigger. So one of his loadout is an air horn.
Okay, so hang on, is this when Shade's just pulling his thing out and priming it and about to like roll it down the passage and you just let out your air horn?
Oh God, no!
Okay.
Don't do this.
Roll a dice for your air horn, please.
Swear to God, if you make me trip over.
horn sounds, Shade, like with a fright, kind of just drops his, and it rolls and splashes down the tunnel, not quite as far as you wanted it to, and it starts going off with all the different alarm sounds in sequence. Not quite like that, but yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's bad, huh?
and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Oh.
And then you hear just very sort of staticky over the comms. It's like, it's coming, it's coming! And you hear like a whooshing sound from the tunnel opposite the one where you threw the grenade down. The alarm down.
Okay, yeah. Definitely crouching
should-
down, trying to be as small as possible.
Whooshing sound, and you see there's like particles of water kind of being kicked up, and droplets of it, kind of like a spray, as this mist that's sort of dark brownish green just comes hurtling down the passageway towards you. What do you want to do? Calamity, with your mage goggles, you're able to see that there's like magic infused in this mist.
Yep, that's it. All right. So what do we do? You guys want to fight this thing or run?
Protection spirit.
That works too.
I mean,
Let's summon a protection
historically,
spirit to
no.
protect me.
Historically, not so much.
Can I have an anti-magic cloth? Would that be a thing?
Anti-magic cloth. Like,
No, never mind. That's too broken.
I
like it. Anti-magic cloth. It's just a tablecloth. Like, I can't see it. It doesn't
Well, I mean,
exist.
he had these magical bandana of invisibility that never did anything, so I'm fine with you pulling one out. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just wondering how it actually works. Like, does it protect you from magic, or does it prevent something from casting magic, or what?
Yeah, it prevents the casting magic.
Right, so if you throw it over the thing, it'll neutralize it.
Wait a minute. An anti-magic net. See, now I like that.
Okay, yeah, net works better, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense.
Alright.
Okay, so this cloud comes hurtling down and like just fills the chamber that you guys are in, blinding you all and causing static on your glasses and stuff like that. If you're wearing like the mage goggles, it's just like a blinding light of energy, just like fills the room. If you were to take your glasses off, like the room just looks as dark as it would have looked anyway, but you wouldn't be able to see anything anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
And you just feel this sort of soft, unpleasant, stinging sensation on your skin.
Ouch, ouch.
Do any of you have anything you're loadout to protect you from that?
Yes, sunblock.
Magic sunblock.
No.
You'll all
that's
take
too
one
pro.
damage if you do not.
Actually, I was gonna say, could my it's probably not as expensive as
Your
my
protection
regular
spirit,
suit.
if you're summoning it, could protect you from it.
Okay, well that too. But
Well, the
I was gonna
cloth-
spend loadout.
It's up to
I
you.
mean, would the net also be good use as if I like put it over me?
Well, that's why I was asking for the definition of how it works.
Yeah, like whatever it's over, it negates all magic.
It acts as a barrier for magic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can take that.
Uh.
Yeah, you can just throw that over yourself as a response in. That's fine.
Could my like I said, I know it's not as expensive as my regular suits, but could my suit still be armored?
Yes, you can use that as
Like
your loadout.
light,
Yeah.
light armor?
Well, do you want to use that to block 1 damage?
Yes, I do.
Will that consume the armor, or
It consumes the loadout 1 slot. You expend 1 slot for 1 armor and it negates the damage.
okay? But I still keep the 1 armor.
Well, no, you need to do it again for other
You
ones.
have 2 armor slots, but it costs 1 loadout per slot, if memory serves.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is like, was that just a permanent like -1 to
No,
damage,
it's like
or was that
an
okay.
expendable thing. Yeah.
Okay, see, that's in that case, I will not do that, and I will just stick with my protection spirit.
Right. Okay. Do you want to roll for your protection spirit then?
Yes. Okay.
Do I need to roll too?
Because these are. No, you're fine. You already pulled your thing out.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's yeah 2 dice.
Right. Okay. So you're going to take mana for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Drain, whatever it's called.
So
Mana.
Mana.
something, just to double check. So something magical attacking us, or something blinding us?
It's magical, but your thing goes like staticky and hazy because it's like a mist that's causing it. His goes like blinding because he's seeing magical auras, and this thing has a blinding magical aura.
And I just did a Batman.
And then he just went whoop and covered himself with the net.
I'm trying to think what Dixon would do for this.
Do
He'd
you need
probably pull out
suggestions?
one of his. He'd probably pull out one of his inhaler injectors to sniff that, so he
There
doesn't
you
have to deal
go.
with the mist.
There you go.
So it's like a respirator, but it's actually just a drug thing. It's just like an asthma inhaler, but just full of stimulants. I'm guessing to try and
A mild narcotic.
yeah,
The
to kind of
nerves.
cancel out the things.
Aerosol Xanax or something.
Can't feel the stinging pain of the mist if I'm on a higher dimension.
But
What's
you're
the drug the house is on?
Oh, Vicodin?
Vicodin. Yeah, just aerolized
Yeah.
Vicodin.
There you go.
your protection spell will protect you though.
Yeah.
Obviously, it just took mana off you. What would your protection spell look like this time?
Probably like a trio of rings of like these sort of glowing golden rings that just sort of spin and float around me like
Yeah,
a
interlock
sort of
and
orb.
de-interlock
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a really old style, cheap screensaver.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. And the interlock in front of you like a triangular shape of rings, and it shields you from this gas, this mist, as it floods and fills the chamber. And you can, I mean, you just don't see very well because of the blinding and the gas and stuff, but you can feel like a presence in the midst of it, sort of like entering the chamber where you're all standing. It's like you can feel the impression of it against you, against your psyche, before you can really see it, surrounded by this mist. So at that point, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to wait for it to get as close as possible.
This is about as close as it can get. It's like in the middle of the chamber, in amongst you all.
Oh, it's amongst us? Okay, so I slightly walk out and just go. I just throw the net over it, or try to.
Okay, I think you have 1 dice for that.
The loadout and anything else.
I think it's just a loadout. I don't think anything else really applies here. Oh, well, you're a combat person. You can have 2 dice actually, because it is
Yeah.
combat.
Would it be reflex too?
You could add your reflexes to it, yes.
Yeah, I have 2 reflex.
Okay, so I've got 4
So-
dice in total then. The last 2 dice.
Oh,
being
damn.
reflex. Okay, I think you'll take edge. Sorry, is your reflex your mana power, or is it a cyber will?
It's mana. It's mana.
Okay, so you'll take mana then.
Okay.
Yep, you
Two,
throw the
one,
net
three,
over it,
four.
and all of a sudden the mist just evaporates. Everybody's vision is kind of returned to what it was a minute ago, and you can see this small humanoid figure. It's not much higher than maybe just above your belly, just floating in the middle of the chamber, above the hole between like the great walkway, with this net draped over it.
Alright, so that happens. And I go, run!
At that moment,
They didn't say anything?
its magic is like stopped from the net, and it just drops, and you hear a sploosh as it falls into the gunk below.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, gentlemen.
You hear 2 gunshots echo from the passageway to the north.
Hey, is that you?
On the radio.
Oh,
Or comms.
Well,
I
let's
beep it. I beep it twice. Beep beep. Let me see if he catches it.
You're beeping and you hear is
does the net like have a line that you can reel it in, or is it just down there now?
No. Let's go. He didn't say anything about killing it. I just wanted to actually stop it.
Well, yeah, we stopped it, but the job is we're helping them capture, or at
Ain't
least hunt
capturing
it.
shit. They said
It's worth.
distract.
Did they say alive or dead?
They didn't.
Exactly.
I mean, I think you guys would know, because we discussed it earlier, like, Spellborn are wanted by corporations and they're worth a lot of money when they're handed in, and they're worth more alive than they're dead.
Exactly. So, if we could grab the thing,
Jade, you're killing me.
do you want money or not?
Yeah, my little plot to being boss will make us more money, but fine, yes, I'll cut. Okay, go ahead, Shade, pick it up. I'll buy you a
It's
new suit.
down
Relax.
there. It's down there, and it's your net.
The radio it starts to like become clear and less staticky, and you hear Voltrog's voice. Hershey's down, they got him,
Oh no. All right, I go down there and I pick up the thingamajigger.
There we are. Into the goop.
Actually, no, I stop. I'm like, hold on a minute.
You can see the
Okay.
thing down there splashing around in the goop, obviously trying to free itself from the net.
All right. So I stop and then I go to my shoes and I pump them. By the way, I have another loadout, and it's going to be hover sneakers.
Okay,
Shit,
this
we
is
ain't gonna-
similar to your jet shoes from before.
Yep. I jump down
Okay, so you
and
are
I
going
bop
down there.
and I bop it on the head. Stop that moving.
Okay, so you want to pop down and hit it.
Dark. Turn on my hover shoes. I go down there, and you said it's slashing around, right?
Yes.
Slashing around. I bump it on the head. I go stop that moving.
Okay, so what are you using to hit it with? Using any of your powers, or are you just hitting it as a puncher?
I mean, I can use some elemental fists.
Okay, so dice for
Cross punch.
punching, and then however many dice you got for your elemental fist. Yeah, you jump down there, obviously levitating somewhat because of your sneakers. You go down and just like, I guess you to charge up your fist and go down to slam it with the ice. And as you like pull up your fist and your fist starts to form all icy and cold and blue and whatnot. And then you can't stop it getting cold. And it gets colder and colder, and then it's like locked into position, and it starts like creeping up your arm as the ice starts to like stretch upwards. Like you've lost control of the magic power of it, and it's like it's taking over you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like that at all. I
So-
think I would like to use a loadout for like a sleep dart gun
Okay.
and try to shoot the spellborn question mark.
Okay, so you got 1 dice for that, for your loadout weapon.
Why didn't you do that before?
Because you threw a net at it.
Okay, so you shoot, thump, strike true. You hit where you guess is like the shoulder / head area that's kind of like under the shape of the net and covered in goop. And the thing kind of like, it starts like shrieking like a little girl.
Okay. That should have definitely knocked it out. Why is it still screaming?
The magical effect, calamity that's creeping up your arm, like stops creeping up your arm, and it's just giving. But your arm is like locked in position because your elbow's bent.
Can
It's
I
kinda frozen in
can I
place.
heat it now or?
Yeah, you start to try to like decharge it, and slowly you're getting like warmth and sensation back into your arm.
Right. So that happens, and then I just try to find the bottom part of the net, and I swoop it up.
Well, that would be under the goop, under the water.
Yeah, I'm mad. I don't care now.
Okay, so you plunge into the disgusting, infected mess that's down there. And reach around trying to like grab the bottom of the netting so you can try and scoop this thing up. Roll a dice for me.
What do you mean?
Roll a dice to try and do it. Man, you should roll terrible. Dude, on Sunday they were rolling all sixes, man.
That's just the way it
Apparently.
goes.
Apparently, it's reversed.
Okay, so feet levitating, reaching down, trying to grab this thing. You reach down, and then this hand, long, scaly, wraps itself like around your arm and just like drags you under the water. You're gonna take 1 harm.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Dixon, what would you like to do?
Trying to think. Probably. So you've seen the injector, it done something. I think he's going to try and run up to inject by the hand, you know, the injector fingers that he has.
Uh-huh. So what
You know,
you
the
want?
fusion of the gun and his hand.
So do you want to slide down the ladder and jab punch it that way?
Pretty much, yes. Going to try and see if he can get right into its face.
Okay, how many dice you got for that apparatus?
Well, it's 1 dice for the implant.
So that's 1
And-
dice. That's 1 dice.
Yep, that's it.
You're not the combat guy.
Nope.
Nope.
Woo!
Nope.
My foot gets stuck in the ladder.
Slide down the ladder, your foot gets stuck, you like bend over backwards, it's very painful in the back of your leg, you take 1 harm.
Ugh, 4 harm it is.
Shade, you just hear Voltag over the radio again. He's like, it's coming, it's chasing me! Where are you guys?
Okay,
Just hanging around.
clearly, we're experiencing. We're interacting
Not
with
experiencing
more than.
shit.
Yeah, we are. We're dealing with more than one entity at the moment. Fuck. Shade jumps over and tries to dive towards the center. He literally like has them over where he goes to do it, hesitates, then fucking sighs, then continues on.
So you're diving into the goop to help Calamity.
I'm diving into the goop and hoping to God that I don't like break myself on a corpse pile.
Do you have anything to help you with this?
Fuck no.
Okay, 2 dice, take the worst. You dive in and kind of like open arm tackle the thing, which is still under the net and it's still screaming. Wrap your arms around it, and it feels like something like the size of a child, very frail and thin and small as you wrap your arms around it. But then it just like backwards headbutts against you, breaking 1 of your teeth. You take 1 harm.
Motherfucker.
And then it just slides out of your grip under the water. And you're left just kind of hugging the net. Calamity, you just sort of like, you're let go and you break free. And your head, you know, with your floating boots, you burst out of the water into fresh air again. Well, I say fresh air, it's rancid down here, but...
I try to re-grab the net.
Well, you've still got like the corner of the net clutched in your hand, and Shade is kind of like hugging the rest of it.
How deep is the goop?
Yeah, you're quite tall, so you can probably keep your nose above level and touch your toes at the bottom.
Great. So yeah, as it escapes, I just slowly rise from it, and it just my head, and I'm not happy. I'm like, it it got out of the net.
You just hear like the clang of footsteps in the grate above, and you hear Voltog shout down to you, go, "What the fuck are you guys doing down there? Come on, we gotta go!" And he just takes off down one of the tunnels.
Yeah,
It's just
I
like,
want
wait,
money.
where's it? This motherfucker.
And you just hear large, heavy, wet footsteps coming down the tunnel he just came out of.
All right, well, I'll try to wade through all this nastiness and towards the tunnel where Dixon is, trying to,
Well, he's in the ladder, yeah.
trying to keep some awareness to where the small entity is, as useless as that might be.
Dixon just waving.
I very much feel like I am like neck deep in a swamp and there's now a crocodile in here.
Yeah, you wade over. Calamity, you're in floating shoes above the water level, and Dixon, you're just sort of hanging upside down on the ladder, waving at people.
So what? The thing got away?
Well, as he's like wading over, there's like bloop bloop, and like the back of like a small child or something kind of just like floats to the surface, motionless.
Victory!
Oh, fucking. Well,
Dude, oh my god.
well, I'm pretty
dead.
sure the plot twist is this thing isn't gonna be the spellboard.
I just collect my net and just start to go.
I'll check the child-sized thing.
Okay, how?
I'm going to stop him. Let's go.
You hear a
Please.
monstrous roar from the tunnel above.
Oh, let's go.
Fuck it, I grab it and then shove through and try to get out.
Sorry, are you grabbing the child, or are you leaving
Yes.
that there? You are grabbing.
I'm not leaving it.
Right. So how are you grabbing it? Just by the collar or what?
Full on like fireman carry. I'll
Sure.
sling it
Yep.
over my
You pull
shoulder.
it out, and just impression as you're like pulling out, it's like a little girl, maybe like 12 years old or something like that, with matted, soaking wet dark hair, and one long reptilian-looking arm.
Yep. Okay, cool. Fireman carry over my shoulder, shoving my way through the corpses and the shit towards the ladder that Dixon's tangled up in, and working my way out of here. Hopefully away from where the roaring is.
Calamity, I don't think you need to roll dice, because you can clearly get up and away here without any problem. You guys in the ladder, if you want to roll a dice to see if you can get out before the thing gets into the chamber.
Well, when I see them, I try to just lift them up. Oh, they're good.
Okay, so you can have 2 dice to roll, because Calamity's going to help you.
I get another dice.
Okay.
Dixon is out.
Hey, all right, and I get 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh,
That's a 6. That's a 6.
Yeah, we use the 3 though.
Yeah, he doesn't use the totals.
no.
He knows that. He's been thinking. Yeah, so you managed to yank up Dixon, and before you get time to go back down Calamity to pick up Shade, across the tunnel you see this monstrous reptilian-looking bipedal figure, just like using its claws to like rake itself along the walls, and it's just like snakes along out into the chamber that you're in. And Shade is sort of like at the top of the ladder, or halfway up the ladder between you guys and it.
I have my goggles on. Is it magical?
Yes, it is glowing bright. It's not even white. It's like a pure golden bright kind of color.
So it's like right there next to us, or
Violets.
like
No, it's in the tunnel across from you. No, there's like 6
So it's
tunnels,
not
and it's in one of the tunnels across from you. You're on the grating like across from it.
All right then. So I can't throw the net at it.
You
Let's
can
go.
throw an net at it. It's not that big a chamber.
All right, let's do this. Net attack.
1 dice. Sorry, 2 dice we said.
Yeah.
run away.
Yes, you throw a net, it covers it, and then the magical, color just goes, whoop, goes out for a second. But from the size of it, that's not going to last long.
That's why I said throw the net. Success, run away.
All right, cool. Still got the girl fireman carrier trying to double time it up the ladder.
Yeah, I'll
Probably.
say that net buys you enough time to get to the top of the ladder.
All right, let's go.
And just as you do, you can just see it kind of like claw and rip the net off of its face, and it just shrieks at you all.
That's
Nope.
nice.
Don't like it. Run away.
Are you all run down the same tunnel, or are you split up in different directions? Like, what is it?
We're all going the same. We're Scooby doing it. What the hell?
Are you run down the same tunnel that Voltog ran down?
Yes.
Run down the third tunnel. You said there's 6 tunnels, right?
Yes.
I run down the third one. If that's the right one, yay. If not, oh well.
Okay, imagine it's coming out one tunnel. He's ran down the one directly opposite that one. If you're going like the third one, you're going to the one to the side of that.
Perfect.
A different one.
Yeah.
Shade takes off. Yeah. Is that the one you guys are going down with Shade, or are you going to follow the one Voltog went down?
I'm gonna follow the one that Voltog went down.
Follow the
Makes
guy
sense
with the
keep
gun.
with the crowd.
Well, are you going
Huh?
with the two of them then? Are you leaving Shade to go and
Yeah.
run down the other one? Poor Shade.
Yeah, I'm covered in shit. Yeah.
There's
I
a
don't know
second
what-
Shade because you make the,
From a monster.
Shade, you make the decision first and you start running, so you've got like the head start a little bit. Those guys take off down the other corridor, the other tunnel, and there's just a second there. You're like, oh, maybe just this time, and then you hear and the scraping and the slopping of the thing charging down the tunnel after you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, protection spirit's still up, so keep running.
What are you ordering your protection spirit to do?
It's keep me alive. Just keep protecting me.
Okay, do you want to give me a roll for it?
Yeah. Just 2 dice.
If that's what you have for it, yes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At least it's the better one.
The rings join together, interlock to start to spin around, blocking the tunnel behind you. You perchance just take a moment to like turn around and see how that's going, as the creature's claws just like shred through your spirit and just like rip it into shreds. And the thing stops for a second and just screams again, and the whole tunnel seems to vibrate with the energy of its wail, and it just like starts tearing down the tunnel after you.
Oh, cool. It can kill spirits.
You guys run down the other tunnel. You can like maybe see or hear Voltog's footsteps in the distance, and then he like turns off to the left. You guys can hear the shrieking from the tunnel, like kind of adjacent to yours, parallel to yours.
Okay.
As you run further down to the junction where Voltog turned around, you get to the corner, and he's like standing with his gun raised, pointing at you. He's like, "Is it coming? Is it following you?"
No, it's not following us.
Okay, great. Where's the other one? The elf with the suit.
Don't know. You probably
thought
went the
he was
opposite
here.
way.
Alright, never mind. He's probably done for. Okay, we need a backup plan here.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, if it's not following you, what tunnel did it go down?
Not sure.
Right, hang on a second. He kneels down and he like spikes something into the floor and turns a little dial on it, and this little blue light starts flashing for a second, and then he looks at his like his forearm where he's got like a little screen and an AR display. All right, okay. It's running down this direction. All right, so you two take this direction. He points you to a tunnel. And says, "You guys run down there. I'll take this direction, and I'll try to head you off. If we can trap it in one of these larger chambers, we can kill it."
Okay.
You got a weapon?
And sounds like a plan.
She just puts up a hand.
he gives you a doubtful look. He says, "Okay, sure." Closes his visor and starts running off down the tunnel.
All right. Dixon, any ideas?
I mean, I was kind of hoping the guy with the big gun would do all the work.
True. Okay, so we saw what it was. It was very scaly, reptilic, and all that. Do you have anything that can hurt? Anything reptilic like that?
Anything that can hurt reptiles, sort of Dixon like looks through his coat. I mean, I've got things that could probably hurt a reptile.
Still have that chloroform?
I'm guessing like I can use like a loadout for just general drugs.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's just like, yes. Sort of Dixon just pulls out a jar marked with the question mark and says, "I think this is the chloroform."
Okay, I have a most wild idea, but you need to be very accurate.
Dixon looks at his very, very weakly thin arms and goes, "Yeah, I can be accurate."
Alright, so the deal is that we're gonna find it. I'm gonna carry you. Once I get close enough, you're gonna slam that shit onto its face.
You know, I'm
You
just
have any-
saying, usually it's the fumes of chloroform that knock you out. And if we're close enough that we're covering it in the chloroform, you know we're close enough to get those fumes, right?
You're right. And I take out. Wait, don't you have a mask or anything?
Dixon already has a respirator, yeah.
With his the asthma inhaler hanging out of his mouth.
Well, you're set then.
Perhaps in a sense.
One way to find out.
Alright, and then again, I didn't even know that we were going to the sewer. Yeah, I just take out a bandana. There you go. Bandana.
Oh. Apparently, chloroform reacts explosively with chemically reactive metals such as aluminium and magnesium.
Okay.
So
Your
let's hope
point.
it's not metal.
There's no
Should be
magnesium down
fine.
here.
Should be fine.
I mean, unless you want to try to throw it at it.
While they're having this little discussion debate, Shade, you are like running for your life with this child over your shoulder.
I'm screaming because it just tore a spirit to shreds. And I'm pulling out a gun and I am opening fire as I'm running, just full panic mode.
Okay, roll 1 dice. This can't go
Full
wrong.
panic.
Man, your dice.
Three's my number. What can I say?
Much to your horror, the bullets simply ricochet off of what seems to be some sort of astral shielding that covers the thing. So every time a bullet should hit it, there's just like a flash of purple, and you can hear the bullet like ricochet and bounce off walls.
Wait. So it's the Smellboard? What the fuck am I carrying? It's the fucking kid.
Hey man, you wanted to collect.
I'm still, yeah, like Shade's just full on terrified, still sprinting. He's still not dropping the kid, but he's as useless as it is, he's taking pot shots at it.
I love when your brain reaches a conclusion. How
Yeah.
animated you get.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Anyway, okay. Damn, that sucks.
I thought it was just a monster.
Yeah, you blindly just tear down these tunnels. You're taking a left turn, a right turn, hopping over like chunks of God knows what. You come
Can
up
we
across
hear
like
this?
a metal grate that's kind of shabbily hanging off and creates sort of a dead end, and you just like slam into it with your shoulder, and your face and your clothing all get scratched and shredded, and you're covered in shite, and like rats scatter out in front of you. and you like pull yourself to your feet, and you just keep on running down the corridor. Tunnel. All the while, this thing just feels like it's just gets gradually closer and closer to you every time you turn around.
It's in its favored terrain and just practically swimming towards me.
Yes, to answer your question, Calamity, you can definitely hear him screaming off in the distance.
Yeah. There's
Let's follow the screams. Come on.
There's no dignity. There is just sheer fucking terror.
I don't know if you guys recognize it's his screams, because I think you've heard him scream before. But for a second, you might wonder, oh, is that little girl screaming?
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we know where the monster is.
No, I just grabbed Dixon. I'm like, all right, let's follow the screams.
What? Dixon's getting pulled along.
Oh, I guess we're going this way. Yeah, you tear off down in a direction and you can hear the screams. It's just like echoes, and every now and again you can hear it punctuated by just like the shriek of the creature as well. And then you hear over the radio, like, you hear me?
No, we can't, but I think we can find this thing.
Chamber southwest.
Okay.
It's like, look at each other. It's like, did you bring a compass?
Did you?
I think it's okay to say Dixon's.
I know, right?
Dixon's cyber eyes might have some sort of compass built in.
Oh, so that's what that thing is. I thought it was just branding.
Jesus
Like, he
Christ.
says southwest, and you see the SW on the top of your vision, and you're like, that's what that means.
I just thought it was just a thing that is scrolled. It's the Skyrim bar or the Fallout bar at the top of the screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Totally.
Oh boy.
Okay, and you just see him slowly turn that way.
Shade, you'll also hear the voice over the radio, because obviously it's your comms too.
I have more pressing concerns. I'm not bothering with directions and compasses. I have a monster on my ass.
Right, so I'm just zooming down there.
Okay, so I mean, you will be following the sounds in his direction, but he's going to be running in all sorts of crazy directions, not going where he's been asked to kind of go. So, what do you guys want to do?
I just told you, I'm trying to follow the screams and stuff.
Yes, but I mean, what's the plan?
Dixon, do you have a plan?
Oh, apparently I'm throwing chloroform at this thing's face.
Got it. Okay, so you want to stick to that plan. Alright, taking my bandana out.
Because obviously you are like following the sounds, but are you trying to figure out where he's going so you can head him off, or are you just trying to run after from behind it? I mean, that's what I mean. What's the
From
plan?
behind it.
So you're chasing after it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me with your rocket boots, hover boots, sneakers, whatever.
Wait, 1d6 or?
I guess yes, because it's chasing. It's not really anything to do with
The loadout too,
fighting.
so. 4?
Okay, yeah. Eventually, you get into what's like a smaller, tighter tunnel. You're having to crouch just a little bit as you're kind of like going along it. I don't know if you can like angle yourself with your sneakers, so it just kind of propels you along it maybe a little bit. But you just can see the thing up ahead, and if you can imagine like in Aliens, when the aliens are like crawling through the shafts, from behind that's kind of like what it looks like as it's like crawling after him.
Fuck you, man.
And by now, Shade is like his mouth is dry and hoarse from all the fumes and the shit around. So there's very little kind of sound coming out of your voice, coming out of you. And you're just like gasping for air as you like fumble your way along the passageway. But you guys kind of get sight of the thing.
Okay, I tell Dixon, when I say now, you're gonna throw it, okay?
Okay. Wait.
Alright.
Is that now or another now?
Once I say it again.
Okay.
Okay, so I take my my magical brass knuckles and just.
What appears to be a sort of astral mirror image of the thing that's chasing him tears itself out from the back of the thing to face you both.
Bruh.
Huh?
If you can imagine, like, it basically probably says, if you can imagine, like, its soul, like, kind of tears itself out of its body and turns around to face you two while the body continues to chase after your friend.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, and you've got your mage goggles, so you can see this thing solidly. To Dixon, it probably looks semi-translucent, almost like a ghost image of the thing.
Oh, cool! It summons its own spirits.
Oh shit! You just knocked the cool out of me. Thanks.
So, what is it you want to
Never mind.
do? So, what do you do? It turns around to face you all and it comes barreling down the tunnel towards you both.
All right, fuck it. Let me see if I can do it. So I'm charging full in against it too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going for a straight punch, elemental fist punch,
Well,
fire punch.
It'll be your astral one because it's a spirit.
Yeah, and I have my magical brass knuckles, so that emits.
Okay,
That's
so
two
how many
dice,
points
right?
you got in the astral fist?
1.
Okay, so that's 3 dice. Oh, nice, a 6. Yeah, I guess you
Oh.
jet boost.
Well, once it connects, but yeah, go ahead.
No, on you
It
go.
connects though, right?
Yeah, it connects you.
So once it connects, I move to the side. I just go. It's like a running punch. I go
Oh,
no.
it's one of those anime moments.
Yep.
It's like a
I'm
spark
like
of
no.
a spark of magical energy, and the thing just like explodes. It's just like a bang, and then it just completely evaporates.
Is that other thing still over there, or?
Oh, the actual
Or is-
thing is still chasing him. Yes. So, Swindle, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You just hear a bang, Shade, and you stumble a little bit again. What'd you do?
Like roughly how close has it gotten to me now?
It's going to grab you now, unless you do something.
Yeah, I'll. Oh Jesus. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, fuck it. I'll try to summon my spirit to get another spirit to protect me.
Okay. Give it a roll. Oh dear, Shade.
No, Jesus.
If you'd like to leave a
Christ.
number, please.
What do you do when you
I
summon
try-
a spirit? Is it something you utter? Is it a symbol you make? What happens?
Yeah. I basically I call out the spirit's name and try to call it to my service, and I guess I might have called the one that already got shredded, and that spirit doesn't feel like rematerializing in the physical realm anymore. Like, nah, man, I did my job. You could find another spirit.
Yeah, you just feel this long claw rake down your back, and then something hard to explain. It's like lots of little shards just like burst through the claw into the back of your skin, impaling you. You're going to take 2 harm,
Ouch.
and you're like hoisted off the ground.
Oh, it's like that.
Would you guys behind like to do now?
Do I see that?
You can see it stops. You can probably hear him screaming again.
Oh,
Involuntarily
now?
screaming.
All right,
Yeah.
trying to hit him with a rabbit punch. Here we go.
Okay, so
So,
you
you
can roll
know,
for that. Dixon, what do you want to do?
Remember what I said, Dex said?
You've not said no, though.
I know.
Dixon tries to keep up, then holding the chloroform.
Running after him with the little rag and the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, give me,
Why am I so nervous about this damn roll?
give me your dice though, because it's going to hurt if you fail. So roll your dice, Calamity. How many dice is your fist thing?
What the fuck?
Uh,
Man, this
Crit.
game is rigged.
That's what does it look like when you slam into it?
well, you guys like it's like that scene that it's all horrible. Poor Shade is lifted up. All you hear is in the back of its head. Well, probably just the creature just go because I hit it like on the base of the spine.
On the base of the spine, they just like shatter it, separating it from the pelvis. And the thing just like crumples and like falls to the ground in a wet slop. Like, whimpering and make this kind of shrill noise as it does so. And obviously you two fall to the ground. Shade, this thing's still stuck into the back of you.
So it's like full impaled me, right?
Not like so it's going right through your body, but it's like lots of little barbs down the length of its talon. And the talon is like scratched into you, and then all the barbs have like jutted out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
okay.
little prickles all into you.
Okay, so yeah,
Holding you fast.
it's gripped me basically.
It's kind of
okay.
spearfished you, sort of almost, but not like
Yeah.
totally right through. Impaled you.
I go to Dixon. False alarm, Dixon.
False
Okay.
alarm! Ain't shit!
And
This
it's
thing
like
out of me!
it's one of the claws still like twitching and scraping, trying to pull itself up.
Did Dixon like pull out like he's gonna pull out a first aid kit to try and help Shade?
Fuck it, I pull out a gun and I try to blow the thing's brains out.
Oh, okay, roll the dice.
I stop him. Oh, okay.
Okay, Shade. You can choose who takes one harm from a ricochet.
For fuck's sakes.
Thanks, asshole.
Or should we roll randomly? Roll a
No.
D4. Roll a D4.
I'll take it because I'm
Yeah.
like right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the child you're carrying on your shoulder takes a ricochet from the bullet.
That's
What the
fine.
hell did you do that for?
It's got me!
Yeah,
I just like the idea you've pulled a gun and you've put it point blank right on it, and somehow you fire and the gun sort of like jerks back and just smacks
The magical
the
armor
fucking-
is still in
yeah.
effect, so yeah.
Yeah. Shade's
Good
having a hard
God.
time.
Am I the only one that's thinking here? And you're the big brain. Jesus.
Motherfucker, it's been chasing me and I'm covered in shit and it's got a claw in me.
Well, whose fault is that who wanted to take the kid?
That's the fucking job!
The kid starts to quiver slightly, but
Dixon
insistently.
applies first aid to the child.
Honestly fair.
Dixon, you get.
I just take out the dang whatever thing that's in his back.
What's your things again, Dixon? I can't remember. Your background and your thing. Specialization
So-
is fixing things.
He's fixing shit, he's
Yep.
punk, and he's all geared up.
Hey, another punk.
I don't think punk will apply, but you get 2 dice for one for the gear and one for fixing shit.
Yeah.
5.
Yes, the child is stable and will not die immediately.
That didn't sound
The
right.
sepsis, however.
Well, yes, I mean these conditions are not exactly sterile, but she is still like quivering, which doesn't, as much as your medical knowledge applies, that doesn't seem like normal.
He's
Can
like,
we go
well,
now?
she's not having a whitey. That's something.
Shade is still
Can we, like,
attached to the creature's thing, by the way.
I pulled it out.
Oh, you yanked him out. Okay, you're going to yank him out, and it's going to be extremely painful for you, Shade, as like parts of your
Yeah.
flesh
Yeah.
just get ripped out.
That's
with
for
it.
shooting the gun.
Do I take a harm or is it just...
No, take
Yeah,
mental
sure,
damage.
take a harm. Why not?
Jeez.
Okay, cool. So I'm at 5 harm.
Yeah.
So Dixie just sort of watching all the blood pouring around. It's like, just saying you're not supposed to remove the knife from the wound. I'm pretty sure that extends to claws too.
Could have told me
Let's
that, Dixon. Let's go.
just go.
I'm busy fixing the child who got shot.
You
Dixon,
hear,
why are we still here?
you all hear over the radio, Voltog's voice. Guys, we've got company. Where is the thing?
What? It's here, dead.
Dead? God damn it, we need that thing alive.
It's not
Well,
dead. It's
we have-
paralyzed.
Yeah, it's kind of paralyzed.
Great. Can you bag it?
No,
How
We
much?
got a child.
There's a corp team down here. They're looking for it too.
Oh, wonderful. All right, we're taking it.
Where are you? Give me
I'll
a
get the
location.
legs.
We're in the corner, southwest corner, right?
Yeah, I mean you can like
We-
ping him a location if you want.
Yeah, all right. Ping, pang, ping. There you go.
All right, I'm on my way. I'll be there in a few seconds.
He lied.
Tried to inch away from the bigger thing.
It's like tries to reach out with one of its claws feebly at you.
I step on his claw.
Just hisses.
Mm-hmm. That's what you get.
Up close, you can notice that not only is it kind of bipedal humanoid sort of in shape, except for the claws and the reptilian features in the mouth and such, but it does have like a hood and what looks to be some sort of like robe that's all shredded over its shoulders. So it was like wearing some kind of clothing.
Okay. And it hasn't brushed his teeth.
No, there's definitely bits of flesh still between its teeth.
Mm-hmm. Flossing is good for you.
Where you guys have stopped is close to like a T-junction in the tunnel.
Mm. Yeah, guys, he lied. Role playing. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you guys okay? You guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find my chloroform bottle.
Let's just get out of here. You wait, ain't you? No, you've already used the net.
Yeah, little Mr. Hiss right here. Broken. Isn't that right?
Okay, we got the kid. This gotta be worth something.
No, I'm taking your share.
The fuck?
Don't you think that he's earned it? Like, I mean, he's donated like half a heart by the looks of things.
Fine. This
E-
guy
either
lied.
Either we're taking this the big creature with us somehow, or we're
Oh,
leaving
we
it
are.
here.
Oh, I've
No,
already
we're
claimed
gonna-
dibs on the legs.
Well,
And Dixon
take
like
it.
lifts the legs.
Then take it, because I've got the kid, and I'm trying. Let's just get it
Do
out
you
of
have
here.
anything to bag it with? Because I don't.
No, that's why I'm holding the kid.
Are we waiting here for Voltog, or are we doing something
I mean,
else?
he did lie, but sure. Bolton, where are you?
You just hear like static.
Oh my god. Don't tell me this damn orc got killed. Alright, does anyone have anything to bag this thing?
No, I wasn't aware that we were going fucking monster hunting.
Exactly.
So let's
Dixon?
just find an exit.
Yes, let's.
Okay, so like I said, you're near a T-junction, so there's two directions there. Do you want to go like one
By the
and
way,
one?
I'm dragging.
You're dragging it. Okay, that's fine. It's heavy, but it's doable. If you're looking down the two different directions at once, you can see up ahead opens up into like another one of these large circular chambers with the grating walkway and the ladder and all that.
Mhm.
And then on the left-hand side in the chamber, there's like a small square room, and it looks like there's like pressure valves and some like basic machinery in there. that's just kind of quietly humming. And there is a body slumped against the wall.
Is it green?
It is a male human, and he looks like he's wearing armor and stuff similar to what Voltog was wearing. And he has a big gash across the chest, where like a claw is like raked across the armor. And he has a very distinct bullet hole in his skull.
Hmm.
Does it look like the bullet hole was self-inflicted?
Not at that angle, certainly not.
Okay.
Do you have any IDs or anything?
Oh, this motherfucker. This piece of shit motherfucker.
What shade? What?
This guy's gonna try to shoot us as soon as we meet up. He said it. He said it from the beginning. 2 less guys means that there's less people to split the cash with, and 3 of us showed up to help him.
Ah.
This motherfucker shot his wounded friend here because that way he wouldn't have to spit and share. Yeah. All right, cool. I'll go towards the body, but I'm definitely keeping my ears out.
Are you still carrying the little girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Her quivering is getting more intense.
Like it.
Well, I look at her. I'm like, what is
Like
going on?
almost like before it was like she was having a fit almost, but now it's like beyond that. It's very intense.
Like she's having like a seizure.
No, but more so than that is like her entire body is like, and it's like lifting off you and falling back again all the time.
Yeah. Can I examine to figure out what the fuck is happening?
X is kind of cute.
You about to fucking have
around.
She about to have a fucking like chest burster moment, or like what's going on here?
I mean, how good are you at medically examining someone?
Dixon is.
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's
I
breathing.
stabilized her.
She's stabilized. She's definitely alive. Yeah.
Well, that's about as good a medical examination as I got.
Like, I'm just saying, we're in a sewer and there's some open wounds. Like, just gotta say, I've done the best I can.
Have you got your goggles down again, Calamity?
My goggles never came off. Man.
Alright, sorry. Okay, well then you'll see as her convulsing gets more sort of violent, her aura starts to glow more and more.
Oh, we have to hurry up and get out.
Okay, don't like that. Yeah, let's.
Well, you wanted to
But I
look at this.
realize that, and I tell you that.
Yeah, you wanted to look at this body though. So what was it you were looking for?
I'm
IDs or something.
Oh yeah.
But Shade just. Did you say all that in character though? Earlier.
Oh, about him gonna betray us. Yeah.
So actually, that negates what I was gonna do. Then I'm like, oh, okay. I have a slight idea, and it involves that kid, but we need to get out of here.
Yeah. No, let's definitely do that. Faster we get out of here, faster we get paid.
So we're not examining this body any further.
Fine.
I'm just asking because he said he's looking.
I mean,
more concerned with the kid freaking out on my shoulder, like.
Exactly though, but see, Shade actually caught on quick, so it's like, what's there to? I mean, does he have dog tags? I mean.
Well, I mean that would be looking closer at the body would reveal stuff like that.
Okay, I'm looking closer to the body.
So there's the bullet wound. Yes, there is like dog tags. They are corporate dog tags.
For which corporation?
Berkeley and Sick, of course.
Oh,
Wickenburg. You said certain Berkeley?
Sick and Berkeley, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck these people. And I throw the pounds next at them.
You know, some reason they really don't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him the shit. I'm like, guess what he's from?
Who?
Wait, what's
This
his
is right.
name?
Yeah. What's the name on the dog tags?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I had it right there.
Fine. His name is
Bobby.
Adam. There you go.
C.
Ah.
Luton.
The fuck is that?
Well, his first
Apparently his
initial,
name.
and then his surname's Luton.
Okay,
So
Luton.
I don't.
Crouton.
Yeah.
Crouton.
Um,
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't think this is Hershey or whatever. So maybe I am wrong, but you know, at this stage, anything could happen.
Yeah, let's go.
Definitely seems real suspicious. But yeah, let's see if there's a escape exit from
Taking the
this
girl,
room.
dragging the creature, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's obviously going to slow you down a little bit.
It's fine.
Yeah, you just go into that main chamber, and again, there's like 6 more directions, and you're like cursing yourselves, but you can rule out maybe like a quarter or half of them because it's sort of in the direction you came from, and you go like in the other direction. And as you do so, you can definitely hear like comms chatter, like the sound, the echo of it in tunnels around you. There is definitely another team like active down here. Because you know when you do hear comms, it goes bloop, bloop, the sort of sound of it bleeping. You can kind of hear that like walkie-talkie in the distance.
Okay.
These tunnels seem to be they get larger again, and they have like pipes running along them, as well as like cabling and stuff like that. And so you come out and it's no longer like sewer tunnels. These are more like service tunnels. And before long, you find ones that have the like illumination. They have like lights on either side, every few hundred yards.
All right. Well, that means we're getting closer to some sort of exit. Try to be as sneaky as possible, I guess.
We didn't use chloroform on anyone, did we, Dixon?
No.
No, still have the jar of chloroform. It basically the joke was it was in his hands as he was looking at his jacket.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you get into the service tunnels, and you can see a platform ahead and a door, like a blue service door. And Shade, you're carrying the girl, right?
Yeah.
The girl starts to just like levitate off of your body completely. Her arms and legs just like stretch outwards, and her face faces upwards, and her eyes and her mouth just like glow bright white light.
How's the monster act?
It now starts to convulse and shake,
Oh, come on.
and it starts to wail, for lack of a better term.
Does this seem like an explosion is imminent, or
I mean, that's your perception.
Oh, great.
You can hear comms clearly now because presumably you're coming out of where all the disturbance was. And you can hear them talking to each other like, we've got a reading, due northwest.
Okay. We have 2 choices. We can either leave these 2 here and go, or we can just hurry up and go. And carry them and go. Choices, gentlemen.
Money says we take these both
Alright,
and
then
go.
take her off the ground. Let's go.
Well, she's not on the ground, she's floating midair.
I mean, take her out the air.
Yeah, can I shoot her with my my sleep dart gun again?
Yeah, I guess you could. Roll dice.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay, you lift the gun up to shoot her, and you fire, and then the dart just kind of like stops midair, inches in front of her, and just like slowly like rotates, and then it flips around and like jabs into you. Everything goes dark. Shade slumps to the ground.
The last thought in my head before it all goes dark is, motherfucker.
Ah, sleepy time.
Can I use some
Dixon,
of my drugs to wake him up?
Yes, you can.
Yes. The drug loadout that I've taken just to help bring him back up.
You don't need to roll that. You could just jab him and it'll like sudden adrenaline or whatever it is.
Yeah, just.
Oh.
Adrenocoke.
No. Okay. This.
The girl's arms and legs start to like just like stretch, and the fingers like stretch, and the toes will like burst through the shoes and like stretch out, and it's just like these long, thin, fleshy roots just like reaching out, and then they start to like split off into like more fingers and toes stretching out, reaching out, just trying to like hit all the 8 different edges of the tunnel that you're in.
As Dixon retracts the needle and puts a hand on Shade's shoulder. If we survive this, you're going to want a lot of water and salt.
Yeah. If we survive this, fuck it, let's just take the bigger creature and whatever's happening here, let's not be around for it.
All right, so I take the other leg and just double time it. Just
The thing like yells in pain because obviously it's got like a broken back as you're like yanking it along.
That's nice.
And as it yells in pain, the girl starts to like scream, and like the intensity of the light in her eyes and her mouth like gets brighter.
Okay.
The emergency door in front of you is like booted open, and Voltog steps through with his gun raised.
At us or at it?
At you guys in general.
What? Hey, Voltog!
Alright, that's
what's
fair enough,
going
punk.
on?
Just drop it and back up. Come on.
No. That. And I point at the little girl. I'm like, do you see that?
Where are we getting away from that thing?
Okay, you're the combat character. You have reflexes, right? You roll 3 dice to dodge him shooting you.
This motherfucker.
Which
I
you
fucking do it.
Just and you just like leap out of the way just in the nick of time.
I just. Seriously?
I said leave
we're
it.
fucked.
That's my price. I worked hard for that.
Okay. Okay, take it.
What the fuck is that thing? He says, motioning at the girl.
Exactly. Let's go. You can have this.
I know I can. Now back up.
Okay. I did.
He makes like a twisting motion with his wrist, and a little drone like flies out from behind him and hovers over him, and then it fires out like a sticky net at the creature's body, and then just starts to like drag it along the ground towards him.
Nice.
Listen, I'm doing you guys a favor, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
A favor.
Yeah, because now all you have to do is deal with the corpse. And then when that finishes dragging the body through, the door says, "Alright, see ya," and then it closes the door behind him.
Shit. Damn it, Dixon.
And you hear a click clunk. This is something when the door locks. And then you see your footsteps running along the tunnel from behind you. The little girl's still stretching like a web of fingers and toes all over the place. And as the creature's dragged away, she shrieks louder and louder.
Alright, beeline to the door.
So it's like a flat blue door with like a metal panel that you push to push it open, but when you push it, it doesn't move.
The
He
flat
locked
what?
us.
What's that?
You said it's a flat blue door and what?
It's like a blue door and it's got like a flat metal panel, you know, where you would push it to push it open, but when you push it, nothing happens.
Right, so what kind of knob we talking about here?
There isn't one.
Oh, it's a flat panel.
Yeah, it's a panel. You would just push.
yeah.
It's just a push door. It would like push either way to open, like a swing door.
Yeah, but he locked it or blocked it or something.
Yeah.
Alright, aerial fist to the door. Gonna heat this bitch up.
Yeah. Okay. So that last one you would have taken mana as well, because that's one of your mana dice. What's your mana at now?
3.
Okay.
So 2 on yeah, the aerial fist because I have 1.
I don't think we need to roll for busting the door open. I think it's a given that you're going to break the door open with that ability.
Yep.
Because you would just like melt through it basically anyway, or set it on fire. Could you roll the dice for me though, just to see how quickly you can do it?
Just a die.
No, the full 3 dice. You won't take mana for it though. Yeah, you won't get mana for it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, you burst through the door and there's like a giant cross barricade that's been like put against it on the other side, and that's what was holding it closed. But you're going to be able to like burst through that after a couple of like heated punches, just kind of punching and melting through the metal as you go. Once the girl has finished extending her web of fingers and toes all across the place, her body starts to like inflate and to like fill the space as it sucks up along the web of fingers and toes. But between the gap between her body and the edge of the tunnel, you can see like flashlights as like 4 guys in armor with guns come like running along the tunnel.
Yeah, I ignore that. I'm beelining up, trying to see if I can make it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the girl's a lost cause. Now.
Dixon, would you like to do?
Dixon?
Sorry, was muted. Dixon sort of looking around the party, looks at himself, with the 5 harm, looks at Shade with the 5 harm equivalent. I think Dixon's only at 4, sorry. Yeah, Dixon's at 4 harm, Shade's at 5, looks at Calamity, it's just like,
Calamity is not even there.
looks where Calamity was.
Or the fact that she can still move quickly.
Shade, do you want something to help you move?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Not going to be able to do much for this, but just to help numb the pain somewhat. Just to give him a painkiller, right? And then himself a shot of it.
Yeah, yeah, alright.
1 dice
Let's
roll
get the fuck out of
to
here.
apply to both you. That's 2 dice for you, I think.
2 die.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, Dixon.
This.
No, you don't roll Shade, he's rolling. But
Oh,
Like,
okay.
have you rolled that?
I like that you cemented how bad your rolls are though by doing that.
Yeah, no, this is just fucking ridiculous at this
I'm
stage.
looking back at your last 3 rolls.
All 2s and 3s and 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
man.
Oh man. And then Calamity gets the fucking crit in the middle, which is funny. And the other
The highest I've rolled this session has been a 5. All been 3s and below.
So Dixon, you know how you just sort of haphazardly labelled the different concoctions that you have on yourself.
Yes.
Fuck's sakes.
So I'm guessing the smiley face on that one wasn't the smiley face you intended it to be.
Oh, wait a second. As Dixon retracts the injector and looks and goes, wait a minute. And he pulls out a few vials and looks at them. I'm just pausing because I'm like seeing Swindles just went AFK.
He literally had to go shit himself.
Is this the end of Dixon and Shade?
Sorry, no, I
Closer?
hadn't quite left yet. I muted myself, but I hadn't quite left yet. Go on.
So like Dixon pulls out a few vials and looks at him and goes, "Oh, wait. Oh, how are you feeling, Shade?" As Dixon starts to sway back and forth somewhat.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
This is the one with the dopey smiley face. I meant to have and he sort of turns one and it looks like, wide-eyed smiley face. Like, I was meant to give you this. Instead I gave you this and it totally, like, it's the drunk smiley face looking one.
As he's saying that, Shade, all you hear is as he's talking.
Oh, great. So now I'm tripping balls.
Dixon's face sort of like warps and shifts as well.
Yeah,
as
the
he's
world
speaking.
goes into like a slow swirling motion.
I can't see me loving nobody.
Everything like takes a lot of effort. Your limbs feel really heavy and slow to move, as if you're like wading through molasses.
And Dixon sort of,
Fantastic.
he puts them in because he can feel the symptoms starting to kick in. He sort of looks and he just says, "Ah," it's like, yeah, we're gonna need a lot of water after this.
Great, yeah. So while Shade is drugged, I will now go bathroom.
Yep. And so Calamity, you're running ahead chasing after this guy. You do have your sneakers, so I guess you have a dice. Actually, you can have 2 dice because this is kind of combat.
For what?
You're chasing after the guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so 2 dice to chase after him.
4 3.
Yeah, I mean he's slowed down because his drone is dragging this body, and you get to like a stairwell, you know, and it goes up diagonally and diagonally and diagonally for about 3 flights, and him and his drone are just kind of like at the top, and he's like banged on an elevator that he's waiting to come down. As you catch him at the top of the stairs. And as you do, he turns around with his gun pointed. He's like, I thought I told you, motherfuckers, to stay down there. Well, look, I'm doing you a favour. I'm not putting a bullet in your head. But I'm not going to tell you again. This bounty's mine. So, what do you do, Calamity?
I'm sorry, dude. What did you say? Jesus Christ.
He just repeats his threat to you. That, you know.
What was the threat?
he-
I am so sorry.
I'm going to kill you. I told you to stay away. This is my bounty. Don't chase after me. I'm not going to tell you again. And he's got his gun pointed at you. You've got him at the top of the stairs. He's waiting on the elevator.
You have the high ground. Okay.
He's on the
I had to walk through a... He's on the what?
He's unassailable because he has the high ground.
Yeah. I had to walk through a pile of shit just to help you out. And I was gonna let you have some more of the bounty, but oh no, you wanted to double cross.
Listen, I've been tracking this fucking thing for weeks. This is mine.
Okay. Wonderful. Strange enough, I was actually gonna give you it.
Well, I guess I'm saving you the bother now, aren't I?
Is there anything around?
I mean, there's like yellow lighting, there's some like conduit panels and wiring and stuff. It's very much like a service tunnel.
That's right, there's not a damn thing around.
Handrails,
Unless you want me to rip off a handrail and throw it at them.
These are like 3 flights of stairs high. Well, 6 flights of stairs high, really, because it's 3 sets of 2. So you're quite high up, and it's like a little metal platform, and then it's the elevator. So you're on quite a small
I know what to
metal
do.
platform.
So I hold the handrail. Well, no, I just hit. I knock on the handrail. Elemental fist. No shit. I mean, would earthquake do anything? Can I do that?
I mean, yeah, the whole structure is, I don't want to say it's flimsy, but it's not like rock solid, because you're on a high metal structure, like a platform.
So he's on the top of the steps, and he just has the gun at me.
You're both on, like, imagine it's like a big square metal platform at the top of the stairs where the elevator is. He's standing there next to the elevator with the drone and the body, and you're just at the top of the stairs facing him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the earthquake thing.
Is this to like knock him down or to cause the whole thing to collapse or what?
I could, knock him down.
Okay, so just to like lose his footing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. And is that like slamming your fist into the ground? Or the platform?
Yeah.
Rather? Okay. Yeah, give me the dice roll for that so you've got it.
But yeah, when I was just telling him all my my little
Thing.
setback. And you have a fucking gun on my... space. 3, 4, 5.
So 5.
I take
Okay,
mana.
yes, you smash it. He's like, loses his footing, falls, but his gun like clatters across the platform. What do you want to do?
Is he on the ground or?
For a moment, he's on the ground. You've got like a moment's
Well,
reaction.
well, here's the thing. He's on the ground and the gun is gone, or?
Yeah, it would drop the gun momentarily.
All right, quickly go up to him. Today is your lucky day, little green one. I am going to be a big, big boss. And starting point, I'm going to let you live and have half of this. Or I can just, leave you here, let the corporals take you, and that's it. So, make the choice.
Okay, well, he's going to grab his revolver from his belt and he's going to try to shoot you point blank. Roll reflexes.
Well, the thing is that I probably have him pinned down.
Right, but you didn't say you had him pinned down.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so he's going to grab his gun and try to shoot you.
Okay.
So you've got 3 dice for reflexes altogether. Okay, so you'll take mana. You'll take 1 harm from like a grazing bullet. But bang, 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 and you like matrix mostly dodge the bullets. And then what do you want to do?
No, just punch him.
Regular punch or power punch too? And is it you try and knock him out or kill him or what?
Well, he tried to kill me. I'm trying to kill him. I can't do any more mana because I'm.
So just a
popped.
regular punch. Okay, so that's your 1
No,
dice.
no. Actually, I have brass knuckles. So...
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. So you'll have 2 dice then. You should have had. Yeah. Oh, okay.
That do anything?
You go to punch him like normally. He lets go of the gun and just like grabs your wrist and twists your arm around. So, oh, you want to play rough, huh?
Well, I am gonna be boss.
Twist your arm around, then what'd you do?
Does he have me pinned or?
He's getting you in a lock, yes.
All right, so I go for a nut shot. You should know what I mean.
Yes.
I lift my leg up and just pow.
Okay, I mean, yeah, because he fell, so he's on his knees, twist your arm around, and then you just like stick your foot out straight into his nuts.
Yep.
You have 1 dice for that.
3.
There's just a clang, and then you just hear him chortle a little bit. Like, you think I'm going to fall for that? I had that removed years ago. And then he just like forearm smacks you across the back of the head, and clearly he's got some sort of like cybernetic in his bones because it's very hard. You take another 1 harm. Dix in the Shade, you guys are you trying to just get up the stairs?
Yeah.
Dixon's trying to lead the way because I imagine he is a little bit better.
2 very intoxicated men fumbling their way up the stairs and trying to help each other while at the same time like not helping each other as they do so by like pushing each other back all the time.
I'm trying to follow the very nice gingerbread man up the Rainbow Road to Candy Mountain.
In the confusion, I mean, you can hear something going on in the passageway behind you that you just came from, and there's like a burst of bright light for a second, and you kind of blink in your eyes, just get your vision back. But you guys are so out of it, you're not entirely sure what's going on or how time is passing. You hear like bullets going off in the distance and yelling. And then at one point, the whole stairway just like shudders and shakes violently.
Oh no. It's the gnomes.
He says to Dixon.
The gnomes?
It's
There's
the
no-
gnomes.
I get the feeling I didn't hear gnomes. I heard something. I'm like, what? What?
It's the gnomes. They're bringing the unicorns.
No. See, Jupiter is the 18th planet from the sun, and Mercury is in the core.
We don't have time to be filing our taxes, Gingerbread Man. Just get us up the fucking stairs.
I'm sorry, I'm pushing the up button as fast as I can. The wagon doesn't go left.
Is there anything you could do at this point?
I actually have an
Oh,
idea.
yeah. Do I see them?
And no, they're down the stairs from you. You're like occupied.
Okay.
I want to imagine there's some form
Do
of,
I
like,
hear them?
No, you're busy fighting.
Okay.
I want to imagine one of his implants has some form of like override injector or something like his firearm, the injector implant he's got. There's something in it that causes a chance that it just goes, user intoxicated, applying rehab drug.
Oh, when it reaches a certain level,
Yeah.
is this your auto injector you're talking about? Do you have anything else
Yes.
that does relate to that?
I've got the implant I've got is like the firearm and fixing shit. Like those are the only two things I can think of. Is like he's got it so it's some form in the implants.
You got
like,
a loadout you can spend on it for like a viable answer.
Yes.
Okay, you could
Yes.
have like a viable answer with loadout then. That seems reasonable.
And can we imagine that it's just plugged in anyway? It's just connected
it's set
to
up.
him in it.
Yeah, because this has happened to him before.
So I'd like to try and see if the biomonitor, like with the loadout, tries to neutralize some of the narcotics in his
Alright.
system.
Roll 2 dice. See how effective that is. Oh my god, you guys. I mean, it kicks in and it starts to pump, and slowly as you're getting there, you know, time starts to like come back to its normal pace, and the sounds start to come back to their normal sound. Just in time for you to like hear gunfire from the chamber that you just came from, and one of the corp guys with the guns like kick through the door that you just came from.
Oh, okay. Come on, Unicorn Man. We need to move faster.
All you hear is like, "Stop right there!" as he holds up the gun to you too.
It's sort of like Dixon probably sort of still bleeding from the harm that he's taken, and there's like basic corpse beside him. It's like, do we really look like we're any form of a threat to you? I imagine Shade continues to spout things.
Yeah, Shade. Do you have anything you want to do here?
I scream and I shoot at the guy that's
With your pistol?
told us this. Yeah.
The gnome that's stealing the unicorns?
Alright, yeah, man.
I roll twice and take the lowest.
Wow.
'Cause I'm intoxicated.
Look at that one. Wow. What the fuck are these dice, man?
Yeah.
You will be
out of
glad when we move on
curiosity-
to Foundry for everything, because the dice seem to be better there.
Out of curiosity, Shade, could you roll me a 4d6? I just want to see what these results are if you roll 4 dice.
Oh, hey. Yeah, that would help if I actually clicked the right one. You know what? I completely forgot there's this. Okay.
That's what I have to check. That's your 6 for the session going, man.
Yep, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah,
Alright, so I take a wild shot that doesn't
you
fucking
take
do
your
nothing.
gun out so slowly that before you even like fired the shot, the guy's like fired his thing. Taser dart sinks into your skin and electrifies you, and you go unconscious.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And Dixon just sort of like just looks at it. And it's just like, is it just the one corpo with the gun and the taser?
Yes. And it's not a gun. It's a rifle that fires taser rounds. As you have.
Sort of. Dixon looks upstairs, looks down at Shade, looks down at the corpo who's aiming his gun at him, most likely. Do the tase rounds really hurt?
So we switch back to Calamity, who just got bonked in the back of the head in this fight. He's still got your arm like held behind your back, Calamity, so what'd you do now?
I go for a headbutt.
Right. Do you have anything to give you extra dice here, because you're only on 1 dice.
I mean,
Any loadout, any powers. Otherwise, it's just 1 dice. Oh wait, sorry, no, you get 2 dice because punk background. Headbutting is definitely a punk move. Oh my god. What's your harm at?
don't worry about it.
Oh, I need to worry about it. What's your harm at?
2.
Okay, right, it's going to go up to 3. You go headbutting, he dodges to the side and just like karate chops you in the throat.
Yeah, I'm dead. All right.
So you're going to choke.
Huh?
Is your harm full? Is that 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
You don't have armor that you could use?
Yeah, you don't have any
For your
loadout left.
loadout?
Nope.
Well,
So you're down, Shade is down, Dixon is up to you.
Look, we just got burgled from this spell thing. One of our guys went up. Dixon's sort of like, you know, both hands up because he's had his hand and he's used a finger to point up the stairs. One of our guys went to chase down, as you can see. I'm not doing too good. He wasn't. He's now very much not doing any good as he's pointing at Shade with both fingers. So, you know, if you want your money, there's a spellcaster that way. As he's pointing up the stairs.
So just babbling.
Pretty much, because there's not much he can really do. Like, he's getting gun pointed at. By any chance, are you sick in Berkway?
Yes, he will have a second Berkway like logo on his uniform.
Dixon sort of like looks at the logo and is like, He knows in his head, they don't really like him very much. This is not going to go well.
Do you have anything left you can do?
I've got a bunch of loadout. I'm just trying to think what Dixon would do in these situations.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
there's a lot of loadout stuff you could do that would get you out of this.
Still got 4. Wait, no. I have 3 left because I used one of those. Trying to think. I'm sorry, my brain is just like, I'm feeling very much on the spot there because the rest of the team is knocked.
Well, they're dead unless you can disable this guy and then administer treatment to heal them.
Okay.
Because they've both maxed out their harm at this point.
I'm trying to remember, has this corpo like said to like come closer or just stay still?
He told you to halt, and then he shot Shade because Shade was reaching for his weapon.
Okay, so Dixon sort of, you know, there's not been any talking for a while. This corpo's been pointing his gun at for a while. Like, hey, do you want me to do anything? Like,
Oh, well, no, this was all happening in like a split second.
ah, right.
He shoots him, he's going to turn his gun to you, and then that's what I'm asking, like, what do you do at that
Right.
point? Before he's like aimed his gun right at you.
Okay, so chances are, in that split-second moment, Dixon thinks he's probably going to get shot too. Probably in a panicked reflex, will just sort of aim his arm at the corpo to just sort of fire an injector at it to try and knock the guy out in a sort of like one-on-one attempt.
Okay, so you have 1 dice for your... Because you have 1 dice in your injector type of work, correct?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a loadout that can aid that? So you have more than 1 dice. Because... dice results.
I'm trying to think like what loadout I could use. I'm trying to like I'm trying to creatively think to see what I could like pull out to help in this situation.
Drugs. Always drugs.
I think actually, yeah, the biomonitor will notice like an increase in the heartbeat and want to administer more adrenaline or something to help
yeah, like
him
a
focus.
stimulant, yeah.
Yes, just to realizing there's something not right.
I can't
and
remember
wants
the one
to
that's
help
in like
with that.
actual Shadowrun that gives you like hyper focus, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Novocaine.
Yeah, something. Okay, so that's 2 dice. Don't fail.
Please, God, don't fail.
A 4 and a 1.
Hey, what were you shooting them with? What was your ejector gun?
It was just be sort of I imagine like a sort of a dart, like a. It's
Yeah,
getting
but
fired.
what's it
Eject
injecting them
dart.
with?
My initial reaction was just some sort of like not. I want to say like knockout. It's just something
Like
to just
narcojet kind of thing.
yeah, it's just something to just incapacitate in some capacity, like make him super high, knock him out, put him to sleep, just something to just remove him from
You
the
get him
party.
with it before he gets to shoot you. He hits the ground, and as he hits the ground, his gun goes off and just like fires bullets everywhere, making a lot of noise and drawing attention from the other 3 guys that you know, well, that were out there with the girl creature.
Right.
So he goes down, you buy yourself a moment. And Shade is on the deck there. Close to death.
Yeah,
Okay. With my
Covered
first
in
aid
shit.
kit, can I give him some stability and then head up to Chase? Like, you know,
You can spend
hey,
one loadout, roll
I-
1 dice, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Save a loadout for Calamity.
Right, so you go back to 5 out of 6 harm.
Yay!
Jesus Christ, can you guys not roll 2s and 3s?
Nah, I like 2s and 3s.
Motherfucker, I've been actively trying. I have been trying. Best I can do is a 3.
I just sort of slap Shade in the face and go, right, you stuck up. We need to get moving now.
Blink my eyes and go, what the fuck is that smell?
You make
It's
yourself.
you fucking move.
You get yourselves to the top of the stairs, and you see Calamity just lying there, like flat on the metal platform, blood kind of coming out the side of her ear.
I want to huck the chloroform jar at the guy.
Oh, he's nowhere to be seen.
Oh fuck! I thought he was still there. Right, rushing over to Calamity to stabilize with the final loadout I've got.
Roll dice. Jeez, it's 1 heal, so that's just enough. 5 out of 6 to bring her back to life.
Jade, you've contaminated me.
Don't fucking look at me.
Exactly. Look at me.
Because I think the way I've got it written is if you get 1, 2, or 3, it's 1 health that regenerates. If it's a 4 or 5, it's 2, and if it's a max, you get a 3.
Yeah.
So if you inject them, you're going to get like 1 at least. So you got the 1, which is just enough. But you're all in 5 out of 6, is that right?
I'm 4 out of
4 out of
6
6,
in
yeah.
harm.
Yeah, he's gone. The elevator you can see is already like ascending. The body's gone. And you can hear the troops down at the bottom of the stairs kind of like checking their guy and saying, what the hell happened? But you can hear one voice actually.
Where's the voice coming from?
No, down the stairs. It's the other corp guy.
Oh, right.
There is a ladder beside the elevator if you don't want to wait for the elevator to come back down.
Yeah, let's yeah, I think this job's a lost cause.
Let's do
Let's
this.
just get the fuck out of here. Start climbing the ladder.
Yeah, I mean slowly or as quickly as you can, you make your way up the ladder. And eventually you get to another platform, and then there's like stairs that you can go up. And eventually you'll get to another service tunnel, which is it takes you to the entrance, to the surface. And it's like, you know, even a subway station, the stairs that go down, it's just like a little entranceway like that. You go up the stairs and you scrape open the door that's been slammed shut, into the daylight above, and it's just like a normal street scene, people going about their business, vehicles driving around. Nobody's the wiser for what's happening below.
Meanwhile, I definitely look like I'm fucking homeless.
Oh, I mean, homeless people would not come near you. You stink.
Yeah, no, I look less than that. Just covered in shit, blood, and ruined clothes,
Good Saturday night.
and a busted tooth. I almost forgot my busted tooth.
And then it
Man,
starts
you
to
have
rain.
fell far.
There's a rumble of thunder and the rain clouds open. It just starts to downpour.
Somebody call Mace and tell him that we did the thing. Maybe there's some payment that we can still get out of it.
All right, I call Mace. Mace.
Calamity! Good to hear from you. Full Talk said you did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, after he nearly tried to murder us.
Hey, shut. I cover his mouth. Where is he right now?
Oh, he's taking his bounty up to claim the reward for it. But don't worry, I got you guys paid for helping out today. You know, my brother, he gets himself into a lot of trouble, but I'm really glad you guys could help him out.
Yeah, that's great. So where is that located?
Where is what located?
Payment?
Oh, I'll wire that right over to you guys. 3 creds each.
No, I was talking about him. I was like, where is he at?
Oh, Votog?
Yes.
Oh, he's uptown. He's handed in the bounty.
Thank you.
He'll wire you guys over 3 creds each.
I'm gonna go visit him.
That's nice.
Sorry, Calamity, what'd you say?
I'm gonna go visit him.
I mean, he was vague, he said uptown.
Hmm?
He was vague, he said uptown.
Okay, he's uptown. First, I'm gonna heal myself, and then I'm gonna go visit.
I mean, if you want to go hunting after Macy's brother, that's up to you.
Wait, that was Mace's brother?
That's what he said, yes.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna go see Mace personally.
After
I'm not gonna do nothing.
healed?
Yeah. Yes.
Sure. 2 creds and you can go to a local clinic. They'll take you all into a room if you're all getting healed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
literally ask you to stand up against the wall to get clothes off, and then they'll pull out like a water hose and just hose you down before administering any kind of treatment.
No, I imagine they hosed us down before we took our clothes off, then asked us
Yeah.
to take the clothes off,
And
then hosed us
then
down
they take your
again.
clothes and throw them in a furnace.
Yeah.
Give you a
Shade the
hospital gown.
The entire time Shade has the demeanor of a cat that's being bathed. Just murder in the eyes, but powerless to stop anything.
Utterly defeated.
Actually,
Utterly
no.
defeated.
I still have my like vest. I'm like, no, don't.
Oh, I mean,
Don't
I'm just
burn
saying
this.
that to be funny. You love your clothes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just have a
Shade's fine.
leotard on.
2 creds, all healed. You know, it's overnight. I mean, especially with Shade, overnight, make sure you're not like infected, and administer a whole bunch of drugs to you to make sure you're vaccinated against any diseases you might have got, or which you certainly would have got.
Coulda sold that kid to Sick and Berkway. Coulda got my life back. Instead, now I can pay rent on the shitty apartment I'm living in now.
I can imagine Shade getting home, throwing like the key card onto the coffee table and just flopping onto the couch.
Yeah. Just once again staring up at the ceiling. Somehow just barely scraping by. Definitely feels like he didn't really progress anywhere towards his goal. Didn't take a step back like he did before, but felt like he just ended right back up where he started the day.
And Calamity, I'm assuming you want to speak to Mace because he's going to help you with the Orc Boys thing.
Well, yes. Would love to. I'm all fully clean.
If you're okay,
Have it.
we could do that at the start of the next one. I can have something like set up for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
have like a full run for it.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Okay for that, but I wanted to do something here and then.
Sure, okay. So yeah, once you're all cleaned up and everything, you go see Mace at his usual hangout, which is in the what do we call it, the grub shack or whatever it is with the boat burgers.
Yeah, Grub Shack.
And he's sitting there with his milkshake as usual.
Hey, Mace. So where's your brother at? He's still out there, or?
He's around, you know. We don't speak much, but he's always reaching out when he needs something. You know what family's like.
Somewhat. Man, he hits hard, by the way. It's real hard.
Oh yeah. But you guys have that bit of a scuffle then.
I almost died, but it is what it is.
He's like sucks down on his milkshake. Yeah, it's a rough job.
Yeah, including for greedy people, but hey, here. I hand him my coat. Can you give this to him?
Sure, I can see that he gets it.
Yeah. Until I'm gonna get it back from him soon.
Just nods his head, knowing the implication. Alright, sure, I can do that for you.
Listen, I understand he's your brother.
Well, yeah, but you know, he's his own
But
orc.
nicely talk to him.
Hey,
I'm gonna be boss.
I mean, whatever beef you guys have, that's between you two. I'm about business, you know?
Yeah. Thanks for the money. And see you next time for the meeting.
Yeah, about the other thing,
Because
I'll have something worked out for you, don't worry.
Alright. You have a good one. And she leaves.
And you just hear one of the assistants over the tannoy. Bort burgers. We are currently all out of Bort burgers.
That's tragic.
Yeah, you hear like the people in the queue just collectively groan and sigh.
They're like, oh!
Yeah.
Wait, are they out of the Bort meat?
Whatever it is, maybe the Bort special sauce.
Oh.
Bort's
Alright.
I mean,
meat.
I can only
Just a cabinet of frozen Borts.
produce so much, guys. Come on.
Ugh.
You had to go there.
Nasty.
Good God, you just need a bear.
Yeah, gee, you think?
Mm-hmm. That's the end of that segment.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
It's a 50% on one dice, and it only gets better as you get more dice. Like, how the fuck do you feel so much?
Now, I will admit is that I'm trying to prevent myself from doing too many broken loadouts. I mean, if you're saying that's okay, then I'll just start doing that lightly.
Crazy stuff is fine. Like, it's a crazy setting.
Yeah.
Because if
Okay.
you roll badly, it doesn't fucking matter how broken you think it is, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it
gonna-
could be the whole
like,
bandana.
the
of
anti-magic-
invisibility.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a net that's got like you would use something like that to capture spellboards. That makes sense.
Yeah, like
that you would
the
have something like that.
anti-magic net. I was like, I don't know if that's too broken though.
But I mean, if you were out catching magical things, that's exactly what you would need, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing: the mission was just to help him, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because half his team had
That's what-
died because he'd shot them.
Yeah, and that's all I wanted to do is just help him. Like, here's the thing, here you go, bye.
Yeah,
But no, not Shade. I want money.
I don't know if you know this, but Shade's trying to get his old job back.
And I'm going to help him if you just listen.
But Shade doesn't care. He wants his old job back at any cost. He will sell out the team if he has a chance.
Wow.
I've
Okay.
literally made this abundantly clear. He's
Okay.
willing to sell children to the corpos in order to get his old job back. Like,
Well,
total scumbag.
I mean, I don't know if it ever even came up in it. Maybe if Cabrina's there, it would have. But the child was the mother.
I know. That's the thing. That's a hunch I had.
Yeah.
Wait, the child was what?
The child was the mother. The
Was-
thing was the child.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't make that connection at all.
Well, I know you wouldn't. If Cabrina was there, there might be an opportunity because she might have spoke to it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is she okay?
She's no well.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's got like a
That's scary.
gut infection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know much
No.
in the way of advice in regards to like heartburn and stuff, other than
It's not heartburn though, mate. It's her upper intestine. It's got like a bacterial
Ugh.
infection. Because she had it
Oh.
before when she had like a dodgy halloumi. And I don't know what it was she had. It might have been like ice cream she had with conjunction of other things or something. But it's
the-
exactly the same symptoms that she had when she had the halloumi infection. So she's got
the only
same
advice I could have is keep eating and keep drinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dixon. The reason why I say damn it, Dixon, because I had an idea and I was like, oh shit.
Mhm.
Because I was going to tell you to put the chloroform on top of it. Not pour it,
On-
just put the bottle on top of the net.
Oh,
Or drenched the net in it.
Yeah. You said it was a sticky adhesive, right?
the chloroform?
No, the net that what's his face used to take the body away.
His net from his drone was, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have told you to put the bottle drop the bottle on it.
Fair. That would have been an idea.
Yeah.
Oh well. Hindsight's 2020.
hmm
I mean, it doesn't make any difference when everybody's rolling 2s and 3s.
Yeah, exactly. You know, even if we had done that,
Well, that's kind of not fair because it's like if he messes up, he'd still be able to do it. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm thinking too common sensey. Sorry.
well, it's not just that. I mean, still dice roll adds that randomness to it, the chance of failure.
It's when you're rolling like one dice, it's risky. It's
Yeah.
why you want to like do the thing that you're about to do. Which is hard for the face when there's no facing.
Yeah.
But you could when
You point out a fucking
But you-
moment where I could have done a face thing.
you could have always tried to negotiate with him at certain points, or with
The thing?
or with the thing as well. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let me just talk to the creature.
Oh, you're the talker. I think that's what you were trying to do. But yeah.
No, motherfucker. It was chasing my ass.
Well, I mean, you don't.
And then there was a body, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
When it came to the body, I mean, Shade pretty much explained it to us. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So that's why I didn't even touch the body.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, anytime I say stuff like that, unless Dark has said it, I always take that's my assumption.
Your character's assumption, yeah, based on what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. That's what I was intended. Yeah, obviously.
Well, yeah.
You're like, I was like, okay, like, so you're not gonna touch the body? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a good idea to, because the worst you could do is, oh, yeah, no, Shade had it wrong. Which, whenever we were reading the name on the dog tags, I thought I had it wrong because it's not Herschel, but I guess that.
Hershey was the other guy that he
Oh.
ran off to finish while you guys were getting chased.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I was gonna let him have the bounty though. I was like, here, have it.
Nah, man, I'm trying to get out of this
You were
job. I
You were
don't want to
dead,
be. I don't want to be a Shadowrunner. I want to go back to selling my soul to the corpse.
Well, there's no getting out of running. That's the end game. That's it. You're stuck in that
Yeah.
life until you die.
No. Yeah, no. I know that. Shade has no idea and is
No.
holding out hope.
I hope.
Yeah. Which is slowly but surely wearing away as he's once again
That's the
back to square one.
that's the key to crushing people in cyberpunk settings.
Yeah, it's great.
You just give them a glimmer of hope.
Yeah. It's just like if all I gotta do is just capture something the corporate wants, and then I can get it all back. But nope.
So there's one more that you guys are going to do, and Laura should be there for that one. And then there's one
Yeah.
more there all 4 of you should be doing, and that'll be the last one.
Awesome.
Oh,
For
and
this
so
round.
tomorrow's the next one's gonna be the last session.
No, that'll be the second
Uh,
last. There'll be one more after that.
Yeah.
Oh. What did you think of me wanting to be crime boss?
I like the tangent.
Where
On-
were you at? Was it left field? Like, oh,
Not really, because I think you said something about it before.
not really. I just saw the opening. I was like, oh, wait a minute. They're all feuding. Why not I take the job?
Sure, that would go fine.
If
All right,
anything,
I'm
it makes a.
That's fine, because
makes
I
a
can tie
suitable
that one
ending.
into some of Laura's stuff, and then I can tie that into your stuff. The corp one. I can kind of tie that together.
Yeah.
Then when Dixon comes back for the last session, that element will also get tied into it.
Dixon, do you realize how awesome this would be? You'll be able to
Yeah.
sell drugs, make drugs, and sell more drugs, and have more
And
drugs.
live happily ever
If
after.
anything, it'll be like the it's probably the best possible like good ending to this story. If anything.
And you can actually have your job, and you can still run on the side.
Well, it wouldn't be my job because I got burned. So that's why I'm running, because I can't do my job.
He needs an
Exact-
in.
Yeah, I was framed and told I was shit and fired and a traitor and whatever. I can't have my old job back.
But
which
you
is
know
why...
that Giuliano had something to do with Orc Boys
Yeah.
and the drug smuggling with the Gemini City and all that, so that's all connected already anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There is opportunity
But
there
yeah,
for something.
y'all have a good one though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to
he's
go.
playing Blood Bowl
Yeah.
now.